Welcome to Dope Check, episode 37, with a very special guest today featuring JKap. Welcome
Great
to
to
the
be
show.
here, boys.
How you doing,
Thank you.
baby?
Doing great. Excited to be here. Excited to just talk COD, talk with you guys about the season.
Absolutely. Big boy Trey with the schoolboy hair. How you feeling today?
It's gonna be big boy. Yeah, no, I'm doing good. I'm moderately big boy now. Definitely put some weight on since being back. These GTA streams have got me going crazy. My hours are insane. I'm not leaving the house, as you can see. But this haircut is not. This there's not been a trim, all right, since Saudi Arabia.
Wow.
This has been
Saudi Arabia?
since Riyadh. There's not been a trim.
Good Lord.
That's since August, bro. You've been doing it, man.
Yeah, I've been living like a Flintstone. You know, straight in the cave, straight grinding, you know. But listen, Black Ops 6 is out. The shows are back. Hopefully, well, I don't say hopefully. Every week we're going to be back now. I'm thinking, Ace, we're back now. Major 1, everything's been announced. You know, Madrid's the first event. Get the sunscreen out. Only joking. It's going to be in January, so we cold as shit. But you know, I can't wait to go, and I can't wait to have these shows and watch parties and everything like that. It's good to be back. You know, I feel like I've been missing a piece of me since Riyadh. So you know, it's an absolute pleasure to be back, and you know, hope you guys will enjoy.
Absolutely. And then we have another special guest, second time comer on the show. Hey man, Ronnie, aka CDL Scrim Intel. What's up, baby? How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. Glad to be back. Season's starting soon, so can't wait to talk some COD.
Absolutely. Gonna have obviously more and more leaks coming from you. You've been killing it this offseason. Super on point. So glad to have you on. Let's hop right into it. As is on the screen. I know everyone's already talked about this a bit, but we've been off air for about 3 weeks now. So literally, I think it was like 2 days after our last show. But Kaysan officially retires from professional Call of Duty. A day that many of us were worried to see what would happen. You know, one of the last OGs of the scene, pretty much, you know, moving on. Cap, really want to hear your perspective on it as an OG yourself. What's it like to see Clay officially, you know, hang up the sticks?
Crazy. Because, I mean, like, he really is one of the last of the OGs, one of the guys who played and won tournaments, like in Black Ops 2. You know, like the old heads now are like Flasher, Attach, Teej, but they all came around like COD Ghost. So, like, Clay's the official last of the old guard. Hell of a career, obviously, as we all know. Arguably one of the Mount Rushmore candidates. So, you know, respect to him. Hopefully, he's got something coming soon. I think he's got an announcement coming like the next few days. So we'll see what he's got up his sleeve, what he does next. But unfortunately, the playing days, you know, father time gets you eventually.
Absolutely. Trey, I mean, we didn't get your perspective. Obviously, we 1 day too early, basically, before this announcement. What is it like to see Clay decide to call it a day?
These new CODs, man. It's these new CODs. They're getting out these oldies. They're getting out the oldies, and we're losing everyone. We're losing everyone.
Yeah.
We lost me. We lost Cap. We lost Scump. We lost see, like we lost the greats. Yeah, I did put myself in that conversation. Thank you very much, Trey. Listen, we lost everyone. But no, it's like Kat said. Like age is just catching up to people. What's Clay now? He's in his 30s. You know, we're all getting old. Like, we're even classing like TJ, Halley, and Attach as old generation now, which is insane because Attach still looks 18.
I remember when they were 18.
Yeah.
You know, I remember their come up. So now it's crazy. There's no more people left who are just like staples from the beginning. Everyone now is like they had their rookie kind of come up seasons, you know?
I mean, the
Like,
oldest in
the staples are now like a BZ and Simp.
Well, the oldest person in the league now is Slasher, is it not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
BZ's old. Someone in the chat yesterday said Abeezy's the second oldest SMG.
That's because
in the
Enable
league.
said it, but he's like joint second with like 3 other people or 4 other people.
Yeah, but how old's Abeezy?
I'm pretty sure.
Well, there's no way they're all on the same birthday. Someone's got to be the second oldest.
Well, no, you know what I mean, though. Like the same age bracket.
Who else is it though? So Tej is the oldest.
I saw it on Twitter, Reddit. I can't remember.
See, Abeezy's
TJ's
24. Abeezy's 24.
24.
If we were 24, we'd be getting called old. That was old back then.
bro, I retired when I was 25 and I was ancient. Like I was
I feel
like
like Dash is like
I was
24,
dust.
25 as well, and
I was
nobody cares
dust
that
when
from
I was
him.
25.
I had my
Like
birthday in one off season. London coach Dom looked at me. He's like, "This, we'll give you this, mate. Fucking hell, it's your last year. This is like it was like a retirement fund." Jesus Christ, he's 25. Abizi's 25. Damn, he's getting
Yeah,
old.
it was just his birthday a few days ago.
Yo, he's actually getting old.
he's got a good system going though, because he wakes up and goes to the gym and like takes care of his body and his fitness, which like
He also
I
looks
never.
young.
Yeah, but he's making effort to stay in shape and not let the hours and hours of sitting in the chair gaming all day
Like
get to
melt
him.
him, literally. Like it melts him.
Yeah,
Like
because
become a fat lard, basically.
I don't think people like I never thought about that when I was pro, like how that would affect me, because I think it takes a toll when you're just sitting there gaming nonstop and you're
Oh,
not
for
taking
sure.
care of your physical health.
I think it catches
And
up
as
to
you
you.
get
I
into
think it catches up to you mentally as well. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, 100%.
I feel like that's
And
how a
like
lot of
in
people like pull off.
your mid-20s is where you start to feel it. Like, you can't just get by on having a good metabolism anymore. If you're a lazy slob in your mid-20s, you'll start to see it
Yeah, you'll
and
feel
feel
it
it.
pretty quick. I
Yeah.
mean, going back to Clay, just in a sense though, Cap, where do you see him going from here? Would you, in your perfect world, would you like to see him be a coach, or would you like to see him hit the desk? What would you like to see Clay do post career,
The
post playing career?
big rumor is the desk. I actually don't know. Like, I truly do not know. I have not talked to Clay in a while. I haven't talked to anyone about like from the desk. I don't know what's going to happen for him, but if I had to guess, it would be the analyst desk. He's done it in the past. He's always made guest appearances, and I know the league loves him and the fans love him when he's on there. He's super well spoken. He's super well liked. So that makes the most sense to me.
Okay, Trey.
Yeah, I think the same thing. I think as a player that, when we've seen Clay, I think coaching for Clay might be even more stressful. I mean, I could probably speak for Cap on this instance. Like, coaching might be a little bit more stressful just because, you can watch some crazy shit happen that you've gone over a million times and it still fucks up. And, we've seen Clay when things fuck up and, it's not going perfectly. And I can just imagine him, like, slamming a desk or something just when 4 players that he's coached for fucking months on end fuck up a simple thing that they've that they've been practicing and preaching. So, I think for Clay's mental, I know he loves the competitive side, but I think the desk might be the best thing for him, especially like something new too, because I feel like he's been a player coach a lot of his career too, with the new people coming up and everything like that, that he's had to play with. And then in the later stages of his career, he's playing with people that, you wouldn't necessarily see him play with 24/7, but that's just a situation he got put in because he's a competitor. So I'm thinking the desk would be the best thing for him. And I'm excited to see what it is, because like I haven't really been around or messaging anyone like that. I've just been, I don't really do that anymore. I'm just in tune with Twitter and just like everyone else now. I don't really care for all the little drama and the little tea. So, I'm excited to see what he's got going on.
Ronnie, any leaks for us, man?
Nah, I wouldn't leak that anyway. But
I respect it.
I'd guess like the league desk or some flag appearances, I'd guess.
Okay.
Bit of
I'll
that.
also, I mean, we touched on it a little bit here, but Cap has a definite experience of going from a player to a coach. Is it more stressful coaching than it was playing?
By far. It is
Really?
coaching. Yeah, because when you're in the moment playing, like you don't really feel like stress, pressure. You're just in the moment, and like you hope that your practice and your reps like set you up. And if you are on a good team, like and you're a good player who's put in the time, then you're prepared and like you never really feel that pressure. But when you're coaching, you're paying attention to everything going on, and you've talked about so many different things with the team. So when you see little mistakes, like little mental mistakes, like it drives you crazy. Like to that point, like you really don't have control when you're coaching. Like you can have all those conversations with your team, and like right or wrong, what you're saying. That's my thing when I talk about like the coaching side is like you guys might have a different idea than other teams. You might be straight up wrong sometimes, like some teams might, but no matter what you're preaching as a coach, it comes game day, like you have no control. Like it's gonna be whatever that player's like gut instinct is, whatever that muscle memory tells him, he's gonna do it. So you don't know what you're gonna see sometimes.
Right, right. I mean, that honestly just sounds stressful. But we do have Clay here saying announcement of the announcement, so we are going to get something really, really soon. But really happy for Clay that he's not his time and COD is not over. Something else is coming, and he's going to find a slot and a spot. It kind of naturally leads to this question, and I really like this graphic from obviously BP Breaking Point. Top 5 players of all time are now retired from COD. Karma, Formal, Crimson Scump, Clay. We've answered this question many times on this show between me, Rab, Trey. But Cap, I really want to get your perspective. Who is your top 5 players all time?
I mean, that's the 5.
Oh, it is? Okay, so if that's the 5, then
Well,
give me the order
actually,
then.
I'm trying to think when Simp and Abizi break into that conversation. I definitely
Interesting.
think there's a strong argument that they could already be there because the total championship count number, that whole argument is just so dumb because there's just, as we know, there was just so many more tournaments back in the day.
Mhm.
Like the run Complexity and Optic went on where they were just winning everything. Like their runs have been more dominant than like phases because phases like slipped up a lot of seconds, a lot of third places.
Mhm.
But like there's just no current players who are ever going to get close to the raw tournament win numbers. It's just not possible.
Okay.
But to answer your question, the 5 in order, I'll go Brim 1. Um, I'll do Seth 2 because I believe Seth was the best player, not the greatest player. I think he was the best player. I think there's a difference there, and I think I'll go Karma 3. Formal Clay is a toss up. Most people will probably say Formal is better. They're tied. They're tied 4-5.
4 or 5. Boom. There we have it. Have the top 5 from there. Ronnie, have we ever got your take on the top 5 players? Have we got yours?
No, but I've done a list before, so I have the same top 3 as Cap.
And then where's your top? Where's your 4 and 5 switch up?
And then I have Clay 4, Formal 5th, and I have Simp 6th, but like really close.
Interesting. Cap, would you have?
I have Kenny above Abizi, by the way.
That's what I was gonna say. Would you have Kenny above Simp and Abizi or below, or some mix of those 3?
I would probably have Abizi above Kenny. And I love Kenny. I love Kenny probably more than damn near anyone as a player. But I don't understand the logic in putting like a gap between Simp and Abizi unless you really think Simp has been that much better every year, which I don't think it has been that crazy to like differentiate them there.
I just think they help.
And I would
I just
yeah.
think about I think without Abizi, Simp isn't as good, and I think without Simp, Abizi ain't as good.
Yeah,
that's
and
how
I
it works.
think like if you look at like individual years that they've had, like Kenny's had some great years, notably World War II, but like I think if you really compare their careers like year by year, like Abizi's probably been the like better raw player. Although I will say what Kenny brings to a team is pretty like underrated from leadership. Maybe not underrated anymore because like now it's known on Optic, but like the leadership he brings and like the way he like expects like perfection and demands excellence, like that can drive a team more than I think people really know.
Okay, makes a lot of sense. Popping ahead though, again, I really appreciate you sharing that. I know I kind of set you up for that top 5, but
Yeah, it's tough.
Yeah, no, it really is. It really is. Like, I understand the arguments for every person being in most slots. Honestly, the switch ups people do. So
Like the top 10's like just twinkles, really.
really, it's like decimal points away, basically. But again, huge. This is, I think, going into now Black Ops 6 into the new season. We finally have a 2025 season schedule reveal officially from the league. We have Major 1 Madrid, Major 2 Dallas, Major 3 Miami, Major 4 oddly
Chicago,
TBA Champs Toronto, and then we have Esports World Cup in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Reactions. First reactions to the schedule. WL, what do we think? We'll start with Trey on this one.
I'm just looking at Major 4 and it says TBA, and I don't like it. That scares me.
Yeah.
That scares me. That might be cage match in LA again.
Yeah.
That's what
I
scares
don't
me
think
the
so.
most.
The cage match.
That's what scares me. Listen, Major 1, Madrid. Listen, are we ever going to say no to an international? Like an hour flight for me and Ron. You know what I'm saying? Me and
Oh,
Rab.
perfect.
Absolute pleasure. What's that, £14 flight return? Hell yeah. Yo, Steve, I'm going to need some more spending money on the goddamn card. You know what I'm saying? Give me some more cocktails and whatever. Major 2, I'm glad Optic are hosting one. I actually like it's Optic events, they never fail. They're always so good.
It's in the good arena as well, again.
Champs one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it was a good venue.
It's a great spot.
Heretics, Fort Lauderdale.
Okay, yeah, that
They're
major
running
3
their
one
back,
is really
baby.
triggering me, man. That major 3-1's really triggered me because last time they said Miami and it was Fort Lauderdale, and
These
I
are
was
the
the only
annoyance
one
now.
that went to the event. It was by far the worst event I've been to
Ever.
in my life.
Yeah.
And I've been to events for damn near 8 to 9 years. So I'm really hoping whatever happens in Major 3, they change up and they learn from their mistakes and they could really like make that event proper. But some people in the chat are saying Major 4 is leaked in Chicago. Any confirmation to that, Ronnie? I feel like this is your
I
world.
did leak that, but that was a few weeks ago. So unless it's changed, it should be Chicago. But I heard 2 orgs that could host it, so maybe that's why they haven't announced it officially yet.
That's what I'm saying. Though. Why have 2
What
orgs
org?
host it in Chicago?
Gentlemates or Optic are the names I heard.
Oh wow.
So Optic hosting 2 tournaments, potentially 2 tournaments this
hosting
year.
2, yeah.
The fuck?
Wow,
What
Ultra
okay.
and Optic
the
could
fuck are
host 2.
Gentlemates hosting in Chicago for?
I respect the fact.
I mean, it
they're
might not,
hosting.
but they're the names I heard. So maybe
Yeah,
that's why they hold up.
honestly, yeah, respect though. Like JKap was saying, go ahead. Respect Gentlemates for actually hosting an event for their first year, basically.
Yeah, if they are,
Get
or
that bitch in
or
France.
Toronto
Take
and
a
Optic
Euro
hosting
star.
too.
Bro, if
Yeah,
Optic and Toronto take 2, that's pathetic to the other teams, in my opinion. Like, they
Yeah,
should
I
be
think
embarrassed. Like, the likes of FaZe, Thieves, I'm sorry, but, like, come on. What are we, like, year 5 now?
I mean, don't forget we have C9 in there too. We have some big
No,
organizations
exactly,
in the league now.
exactly.
Listen,
Exactly.
Thieves ain't hosting no goddamn event.
Hosting events is tough because you don't profit.
It's a
So,
money
like,
sink.
you-
It's literally a money sink.
Yeah. So I don't
Apparently,
don't
Optic
know,
did really well at Champs with it.
maybe they have a plan to host, and maybe they do. The numbers are better than I think they are, but
Well,
from what
aren't the
I
league
understand, the
helping out?
numbers are not good.
The league are helping out a lot more this year, I think, with the hosting, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, are they? I did not know that.
I think we had
True.
done a show on that, Ace, that the league were putting more money into helping teams host. So, but this is my thing, yeah. They've done this in hopes that more people will come out and host an event.
And
Yet
nobody
we've
did.
got the same motherfuckers hosting the same event.
Yep.
Yeah, it really is. It really is like it kind of is like the all-star lineup, or like just like the past lineup of different years put into one year in a sense. That's kind of what it is. If Major 4 ends up becoming confirmed Chicago, that will, I guess, be the first new one we've had in many years.
And that could still be hosted by Optic.
Yeah, and it would just be another Optic event. Which, I mean, to be fair, every Optic event I've ever gone to has been great. So
To what Toy was saying in the chat too, they did get league payments wiped, so they should have extra money. That's not true. They just got it wiped. There's no extra money there. They were all
Didn't have to pay anymore, yeah.
they no one paid anything anyway apart from like the startup fee, and everyone's just lost money since then. So it's not exactly like they've made money back.
Quickly.
Whoa.
Yeah, there's a bomb drop. Vegas Falcons. I've tweeted, welcome Clayster to the Vegas Falcons. He will be joining us as part of our coaching staff. Let's watch this video right now. Live reactions here on Dope Check. What other show do you get it on, baby? Let's take a quick watch of this video really quick.
I think they're
Started with a dream that seemed out of reach. Through countless hardships, trials, tribulations, I carved my path. The triumphs, the defeats, the long nights and the long days, every single moment built me into the person I am today. It wasn't just about winning, it was about proving something to myself. It was about proving that I belonged. It was about proving that I would succeed. It was about proving that you can follow your dreams. People always ask me why. Why keep pushing? Why keep grinding? This game means everything to me. I've made my mark, but I'm not done yet. This is the beginning. This is a new chapter. Time to make history.
Woo!
Crazy.
Yo, that's
boy
a
just got the
plot
bag.
twist right there, baby.
Right after
Uh,
we talked about it too. It's perfect.
That's actually unbelievable timing. So again, I'm gonna go back. We'll start with Cap. First reactions. Not the desk. Coach
surprised.
Clayster.
I'm surprised. You know, I hope that man got his bag because,
He gonna lose full.
like I said, it
Yeah, I was
is
about
a
to say that he
stressful-
is gonna lose his
He's
shit.
gonna-
it is a
lose
stressful
full.
job.
They're not even
and-
in NA yet.
Yeah, we'll see. You know, people have low expectations for the Falcons team. Respectfully, I don't know what to think of them. I mean, I don't think they're going to be an elite team, obviously, but you know, if they are towards the bottom, that will be very stressful for Clay. So hopefully he makes it work and it goes well.
Trey, what do you think? Trey, do you think Clay can make this Falcons team whip them up into shape and let's say get them into at least the top half of the league? I thought I was muted for a second. I was like, wait, what happened, bro?
Listen, we had our discussion about them before. Now, it wouldn't be any disrespect to Clay. I just don't think they're just a good team. Clay can definitely take 4 good players and turn them into a great team. I wouldn't say this is just for the year. I would say Clay's going to be here very long term. And, if they shock me, they shock me. And, I'll hold my hands up and apologize. I don't think the 4 players are going to be the 4 players that are going to be starting next year when Clay's Clayster's coaching these. And I think next year's team is going to be an absolute fire team for him if they don't obviously perform this year. And I think Clay's here for the long term, not the short term.
You got next year's roster mania intel or something? What are you predicting over there?
For these 4, yeah.
You just think Falcons is just going to get a God Squad though?
I think
it depends how bad they do.
I think Falcons will get a God Squad next year. Yeah, for sure. If they get pissed on.
I'm gonna say I think there's a few teams we heard about taking pay cuts and such. I think Falcons has an unlimited bankroll, so give them another year. If their team doesn't perform, the type of talent that they could bring to their team is, I think not many orgs can compare with the amount of money they're willing to dish out compared to Falcons. Even with this pickup right here, this is a huge pickup right there.
They've not signed Clayster to keep Exnid for 5 years. You know what I'm saying? They've picked Clayster to.
Isn't he their best player?
You know what I'm saying though? Like they've picked up Clayster here for the long term.
My bad, Exnid. My bad, bro. I have no affiliation with this Trey guy, man. He's just talking.
Listen,
he's talking crazy right now.
That's the only name I really know from that team because he's actually a very good player.
Yeah, he's a good one.
I know King of Bodhi because I look like him. That's why.
Exnid's the best player. It was just the only name I remember from him. But like I said, this Clayster pickup is for the long term for sure. And he could be he could be a substitute too.
Are they gonna come in English now then?
Hell no.
Two of them speak English well.
Yeah, I know they can speak English, but normally they come in Arabic still. So now they've got Clay, they're gonna have to come in English, surely.
We might be getting Clay in Arabic.
Yeah, maybe
Clay might be taking
Trying to learn Arabic,
right
brother.
Yeah, Ron, did you have any idea of this? Like again, from your side?
I had no clue on this.
Oh wow, so they kept this one really under wraps.
I feel like this was.
Yep.
I feel like this was like, I don't want to say quick, but like I feel like it just happened fast.
Yeah, I agree because Clay was probably just ready to work on the desk full time, and then bang.
I mean, to be fair, Falcons probably they probably got him more of a bag than the desk could offer him. To be fair, too.
Yeah, probably triple.
Yeah, for sure. So, hey, congratulations to Clay. This was a absolute shock. We didn't know we were gonna talk about this. We didn't know this was gonna happen on the show. So, kind of amazing for it to happen with perfect timing in the start of the show. So, congrats to Clay. We'll push ahead a little bit as well. We had the regular season schedule, the online qualifiers, and then we have the addition of these minor tournaments, right? That's a new thing this year they've talked about. Before the LANs, we're going to have 2 minors that have been announced, Major 1, Major 2. Trey, have you looked into these minors? What do you think about them? What's your reaction to this new addition to the schedule and to the lineup?
Well, everyone's asked for minor, like a tournament for tournament. Everyone's asked for that for the past, few years. We even said that before. I know you've been a big advocate for it, Ace.
Yeah.
I think what we have this year is the first year where people are actually listening to people, or like, they've actually decided to like take on some criticism and stuff like that. People didn't just like online qualifiers going into the tournament. We wanted something where there was at least something to go for. Like, oh, what are we doing? Just playing some shitty online matches. We know what the seeds are prior. Some people are just playing for the 10 CDL points or anything like that. So, and I think we also had this issue where some teams weren't trying as hard, Ace. You know what I'm saying? Some teams weren't, trying as hard for that. Well, now you got the online tournament. Everyone's gonna go hard prior to it, So I'm excited for it. It's something that we can watch party as well. Not just these shitty online matches where I have to watch the 2 bottom teams go at it. And at least in a tournament format, there's something where it's actually like good to watch. So I'm excited.
Yeah. I mean, we're back to these single elims, man. Single elims. It's still for 20K, but it's online. Cap, what do you think about that? I mean, should we go back to double elims?
I mean, double limb is always better from a competitive point of view, but with kind of where we are, I don't think we could really run. Not we, but I don't think the league could really run a double limb tournament like this, like with like I don't know, with the format we have, like it'd take too long. It'd be too much time to do that consistently. So single limb is never ideal, and the fact that it's over like a 3 or 4 day span, I think, is
Friday to
pretty
Sunday.
Yeah, but the fact that you just have, like Trey was saying, like a tournament format always makes it better than just the single or the 1-by-1 individual matches that we have, because there's a culmination, there's a championship, as small as it might be, there's a winner at the end. So that makes it exciting, and I'm glad that that's back.
Yeah,
I mean,
an improvement to the competitive setting for sure.
I will say this though, they can easily make it double limb. It's 12 teams, not 100 and fucking million teams. You know what I'm saying?
Start on the Thursday, like they do majors.
It's 12 teams, let's just lock it in.
Or they could do best of sevens
And
instead of double
They
limb. Like
could,
best
but
sevens
then it's
double limb.
like
Listen, you know me. I love a good moan. I love a good rant. What do you mean when you got 2? What do you mean when you got 2 for major 1 and major 2? Where's
Hey,
the
it's
other
only
one?
So
two.
basically,
I thought it was every major.
Why we not
So-
doing it all major?
Oh, it's just the first two.
Yeah, Ron,
Apparently-
what intel you got for us for
apparently-
3 and 4?
apparently, like it's based on like how well it does. So
How
like
well-
if it goes well, like people enjoy it, they're probably gonna add them for the other majors.
So it's like basically we're on a trial run essentially.
Yeah, that's what the sheet said that I got sent.
Makes sense.
Interesting. I mean, I feel like it's gonna be good though. It's
I
gonna
don't
make
really-
everyone.
Yeah, I feel like that was stupid though, because
I
everyone's
don't
gonna
really-
like them
I
more
don't
on
really
online
think it
matches
makes
anyway.
sense though.
I think the problem with double limb though is running like an online double limb tournament with all the teams and then only having 8 teams double limb at the major. It's kind of like backwards, you know what I'm saying? If they were to do it that way.
Is there
Good
not
point.
12 at the majors?
No, there's
No,
4
you
teams
said-
that get bumped out.
Oh, no,
bumped
that-
out if you lose first round.
Oh yeah.
No, he's
Yeah,
saying
the
people
bottom- the
start,
bottom.
Do people start?
Yeah.
You know?
People start losing exactly.
Yeah,
People start
that's
losing
right. Yeah,
people
you're
who are
right, you're
single, who are
right.
single limb technically. That's what he's saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
They should just do single limb best of 7 online for it.
I'm not upset at it.
That'd be
The only
cool.
thing I will say is that I was at the Kaysan
Jesus.
tournament, and it was only 4 teams, and that took 13 hours to finish with
Wow.
4 teams, and that was double a limb. So I don't know if that's a factor in it as well, potential game issues and stuff like that. But double a limb sometimes takes a lot longer than people imagine. I'm just gonna say.
Well,
If
that's why I
if
think-
those tech issues are existing for the league, then
We're in trouble.
That's why I
That
think
was
they-
that was a professional production team as well. It wasn't just again, people in the chat are saying like technical delays. I was there, guys. This is a professional production team. Server issues were happening, and since it's online, I'm just saying the possibility of something going wrong is there.
Yeah.
So,
I
gotta
will
it
account
always
for it.
is.
I
They
will
gotta
say
fix
this,
that.
though. I will say this though, like these tournaments that happen prior, like we, I said this before. Shout out Kaysan, shout out everyone like this, and even the league for allowing Kaysan to allow these players. I think the league allowed it too, Ace, just for the fact of
Dummies.
let's see if anything's broken.
Yeah, test dummies.
Yeah, for
Yo,
sure.
let's see if anything's fucked up. Oh wait, 4 teams took 14 hours. Shit, we might be fucked. I will say though, the maps are so small. every series going to be fucking fast as fuck anyway, so it don't matter.
Absolutely. And then we have the pricing breakdown specifically for these tournaments. It is kind of sick that the first place winner takes all 20,000 plus 30 CDL points. Second takes 20, third takes 10, fourth takes 10. Pricing breakdown. Do we agree, disagree? Do we think more teams should get money? What's the thoughts on the pricing breakdown here?
I think it's cool. I think I didn't know it's for CDL points. I think now knowing it's for CDL points though, you have to have it at all 4 majors.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I see your angle. Yeah.
I think that's pretty.
Also, 4
Like, that
should be
shouldn't be a
5.
thing.
Could you imagine that? They go, ah, shit.
Third and
we've run
fourth
out
is the same.
we
Yeah, that's
Similar.
weird.
we've run out of CDL. We've run out of cash, boys. How are we going to run this fucking mini tournament?
They spent the 40 grand, no more.
FaZe and Optic, they've just got 30 CDL points each on the freebie.
It's just like, yeah, because teams start the year hot. Some teams start slow, make roster changes. But like, I think having these minors, major 3 and major 4,
Because they're being more important.
Yeah, it would make the champs race even more exciting and make those tournaments more important. Like the major or the minors for major 1 and 2, like they're not going to mean all that much in the moment because like early in the year, 30 CDL points, especially if we're assuming it's going to go to the top teams, like it doesn't mean a ton. But later in the year, even getting 10 or 20 CDL points could be huge for some champs runs. So
I truly don't believe there should be CDL points on this.
That's fair too.
For the reason alone being how we've always listen, I'm happy there's a tournament. Don't get it. I've always got to play both sides though. I don't like the fact that the
Bro thinks I've got $200 to spend.
I don't like the fact that online COD is still taking CDL points into consideration as much, and like Cap said, an extra 10, 20, 30 points is huge.
To be fair, I know it hasn't been announced yet, and it might not be true now, but I did hear that online's LAN's gonna be worth more points now than previous years.
Yeah,
Okay.
but like my point is still being though, like we're still the CDL points online, like it's.
I'll give it, yeah.
Like they should just add more money and less CDL points, or no CDL points.
I'm
But then the CDL points make it more like interesting for the shit teams.
I feel like
that's
it's not just the shit teams. I think it just makes it more interesting for every team because now you have something
for sure.
early in the
But
year.
like if we get one in
win some
major
money.
4,
Yeah,
the major 4 minor is going to be could get a team champs
yes.
if they come out and win it. Like if
even
we
this
have
year,
one.
the champs race towards the end of the year from like 6th to 12th was like 30 points different.
Yeah,
Exactly. So imagine one of them won the minor, bang.
One of them gets 3rd or 2nd at a minor. All of a sudden, now
Mhm.
you change your place completely into where you are, how close you are to champs, how far you are. So, yeah, I think this is going to add some excitement, like Cap said. I think it's a pretty big deal, honestly.
And 20K is like a good
if
price.
they don't have it at all 3 or all 4 majors, I think that's an issue.
I agree.
Ronnie, could you confirm or deny this claim from Charleston that CDL scrimmage
deny.
offered $200 for the league?
Deny.
Deny?
Yeah, I just paid for my hotel in Madrid, mate. I am skint.
Beautiful. Okay, good to know. Good to know. We have this little video. Scump gives his take on these tournaments. I think we've already given a pretty good takes of it. I don't know if I like it. It feels like they're trying to bring back those old 2Ks and 5Ks from back in the day. Let's take a quick glance. We'll watch like 30 seconds of it just to get a little bit of the King's perspective on this.
So basically, they just announced it. There's going to be minors this year. I don't know. I don't really know if I love the minors, though. It feels like they're trying to go back to like that kind of 2K, 5K-esque vibe with the minors, right? But it's single elimination, and I'm assuming that all of these teams aren't going to be streaming their own individual POVs and not allowing the players to obviously push their POVs and stuff like that. Because I feel like that's what was a big part of 2Ks and 5Ks. You got to watch kind of the journey unfold, and you got to watch the tournament unfold right before your eyes. And you kind of got to see the camaraderie and all of that shit, right? So I don't hate the minor, system. Because more Call of Duty at the end of the day is just always going to be a good thing for everybody, right? But I would just like to see it done just a little bit differently, just a little tiny bit differently, which I know they're probably not going to do.
The
but
road from that minor tournament leads.
Okay.
No, we've got to change the name of this. We've got to change the name of the
I was about to say that the
tournaments.
name
Yeah,
is
no,
horrendous.
We
Wait.
can't call them minors.
The miners.
Listen to the
Bro,
start
when
of
I
that
put
video.
that, when I put the
If-
first
if-
tweet out, yeah,
if you
nobody believed that was a name.
Run back the start of that video and you'll understand why I said we got to change this name. We can't have.
I don't
that
even remember
name.
what he said, but
I don't
you
know,
pointed out, yeah.
He says at the start, I don't know if I like minors. No, we can't have this. We've got to change the name. Stat.
It's gonna be fantastic for clip farming. That's all I gotta say. But do we agree with Scump's take? Like, again, this is kind of a unique take for the 2Ks and 5Ks. Cap and Trey, you guys can comment on this for sure. But is there some, like, this angle? I guess we didn't talk about, but for players to be able to stream their individual perspectives along with the league, do you think that's like possible, or do you think that's asking too much? What do we think about that?
I don't think they would even do it at this point. Like for an actual tournament, I don't think they would, even if they could.
Hmm. Is that part of what? Oh, go ahead.
I don't think they're really going for the 2K, 5K vibe. I think they're just trying to add
A bit
a
spice.
new yeah, I was literally gonna say a new spice to
For
the
the actual
season.
season. Yeah.
Something different.
We've had like
Okay.
5 years, 4
I'd like-
years of just pure straight online
Online
matches.
matches.
Like this is just this what I'm like. Cap, you ain't gonna sit there and watch, respectfully like Vegas versus Boston from last year and be like, I'm fucking locked in. In a tournament
was
format,
not.
you might be saying we're gonna get rid of one of these bastards. That's fucking
Yeah,
I might tune
exactly.
in.
Let's go. One of the shitters is
Yeah.
gone.
I might tune in.
Honestly, COD they're basically copying the NBA in season tournament. They're just adding something in season that matters, rather than just the constant drag of online matches that, like you're saying, no one really cares about every match.
I mean, the one thing with NBA, you got to get the people, fly them in, and all this. The blessing to video games is you could do them remotely, but you just got to put up some money for it to make it worth something. So the 20K they're putting up for these minor tournaments, I feel like they could do a lot more. And if they don't end up doing it for Major 3 and Major 4, then it's just a fucking super troll all around, top to bottom. But I mean, I'm excited. I'm excited for them to bring them in. We also have these. They released the skins for all of the teams. I wanted to get the perspective from you guys. We'll start with Ron on this one. Ron, who cooked the most, baby?
Boston and the rest are horrendous.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say the same thing. Everything else, copy and paste. Listen, whoever done
Like
the
they should literally, like nobody should buy them. I'm not even joking.
whoever done
LAG,
the
bro,
Boston,
hell yeah.
Whoever done the Boston
LAG.
skin should get a pay rise.
He should get all the money from the skins. No one else should get anything.
I don't think anyone's
No,
gonna buy any other skins. That Boston one.
No,
is
I agree.
fire.
The funniest part about this, it seems like they probably sent emails to all the teams and only one team emailed them back. That's what it looks like to me. Everyone else, they're like, "Fuck, we never got a response. Let's just put them in."
Last
we
second,
copy
an
and
hour
paste."
left.
Yeah.
I hate that they could only, because you can tell with like how the designs are, you can only customize the chest part there.
Right.
Like you're so limited with that. I think there needs to be.
Boston done the mask though.
Well, actually, no. Boston,
Yeah, you can
Boston
do
has
the
the mouse.
mouse.
Look
Oh,
at
they
the
do
mouse.
have the mask. That is pretty cool. I did not peep the mask.
That's why I'm saying it feels like everyone else just ignored the email, and Boston was the only one that
I'm
sent
gonna-
in like a unique.
Listen, I'm gonna have
Thing.
to cook here though. I'm gonna have to cook.
Go ahead.
Rockers is absolutely honking dog shit
Jesus, it's literally
Yeah.
just rocker.
Why the red font?
for G2.
That's their new. That's their new thing.
It
It's
is.
just
The red
biased.
font.
It's the
That-
only
It is
the
terrible.
only red thing on this. Like it's just
Absolutely
amazing.
terrible.
Like if you got Cap, have you seen their jersey?
no.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
ass.
it's the same.
Okay.
Hold up.
Wait. Let me reel it a little bit.
Optics kind of cooked too. Optics kind
Yeah.
of cooked too.
Give me your
I don't
top
like the
3
graffiti
best.
style of that though.
Give me your top 3 best, and then give me your bottom 2. How about
Top
that?
3 best.
But-
I'll go from
Top 3 best.
All right.
Oh, yes, they are red.
Breach, Optic.
Okay.
The rest are ass. I guess C9, just because I like turquoise.
I agree. The color, the fact that their jersey's not just black background, I fuck with the turquoise. That's my top 3 as well.
Top 3
What are your
worst.
bottom 2? Bottom 2.
Bottom 2? Rocker.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
Rocker.
I'm gonna go
I-
Rocker and Surge.
Yeah, that's my bottom two.
Yeah, Surge is definitely to me the most bland.
Surge normally have a nice one as well.
They did. They had
That's
some fire on.
It's like they definitely missed a deadline, like an hour left.
Yeah, and they never submitted the
Like,
resign.
It's because everyone's
They're never
fucking
normally that good, but-
Everyone's fucking fired everyone, so no one's got a job anymore. So they're not replying to
No
the
one's got
emails.
anyone.
Yeah, these are interesting, I guess, but I mean,
Bro, this is where people need to start like actually focused on this shit, because I guarantee Boston, like besides Optic, just because it's Optic,
yeah,
Reach are gonna have the most sales because look how cool it looks.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like, this is a free chance to make money. All you have to do was make some unique
Literally
looking
free.
thing, and you can make free money.
Yeah.
But I guess people don't want to take it serious. But yeah, Boston, shout out Optic, actually cooking. C9, a little bit of cooking, could have been better, but shout out the 3 that actually put in some effort, honestly. Okay, now we can talk a little bit about the Kaysan tournament. Again, massive delays. It was a crazy tournament overall. First reactions, I just want to hear. I mean, did you guys watch the whole thing? Were you in and out? What did you think about the league allowing Kaysan to throw this kind of tournament before season start?
Well, I'll start. I went to bed. I did not stay up for the whole thing. It
Okay.
ran stupid late. I think it's great the league let it run though. Like we were saying, you know, like Seth said in his clip, the more COD, the better. So especially now where like there's a lot of hype about the game's out. Everyone's like, oh, it feels so good. Everyone's got that excitement, you know, getting some kind of preseason action out there is great rather than just having to wait until the actual season starts.
Okay. Trey?
I already said it. You know, shout out to the league for allowing Kaysan to run it. I know there's been issues with TST and other people wanting to have full CDL team tournaments beforehand, and I think this is them, you know, showing that they kind of care in that instance, and you know, regardless of the delays and stuff like that. I mean, you were there as well, Ace. I wasn't watching it crazy because after every map or before every map, there was at least 30-40 minutes where I was watching Hydra with a fucking pillow in his head just slamming it on the desk. Personally, to me, I don't know how Cap is too, but I'm not the biggest fan of watching COD now I've retired and stuff like that. It's not really my biggest thing. Especially Cap when he was coaching too. He's probably watched enough COD. But I'm here to support like the scene and everything like that. It was cool. I'm just not the biggest fan of the game and watching the game. I think the maps are ass. I think the maps make the game 10 times worse. So hopefully we can figure that out in the future. But listen, I'm all here for some good COD, especially when you got a BZ, Celium, Ghosty, all these players running around just absolutely slamming each other. It's good, and you know, I actually feel like we're in for a very, very good year, regardless of the maps.
Well, some preliminary stuff, right? The first series we saw FaZe versus Thieves. We actually saw a reverse sweep. Thieves taking FaZe out of the first match we've seen in all for first LAN match we saw of the year. Any reaction to that? We have a stat lined up as well. Hydra dropping 103 kills with the rest of his team negative, and them still taking the reverse sweep. Are we taking anything from this? Any early signs that FaZe is already broken, ready for second place?
Well, there's one big issue. Droza can't beat Scrap online.
Shit.
And listen, 2-0 up and you still lose. There's an issue.
Damn, so mental block.
I ain't taking this tournament seriously, Ronnie. You can take the flak on this one.
Nah, for sure. But like,
you can take the flak on this one.
if he wins, though, I guarantee he would have.
Okay.
You can take
Yeah, I
the
mean,
flak on this one for sure.
Again, I was there. There were a lot of delays. It was just a lot of really slow.
Like, it's not. Nobody counts it, but it's still funny. Like 2-0 up and you still can't close it.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't want to stick on this one too much because again, there isn't much to take from these. It was the first LAN, a lot of issues. People flew in the night before. People were leaving at 7 a.m. the next day. So there's a lot of like varying factors, but it was kind of wild to see Thieves kind of come together like that, bring back the reverse sweep. Then we had Optic.
I was gonna say, you know what I am scared of though?
What?
We didn't get to watch Control this event.
I think they're testing it now.
How the
Both, like,
fuck is
fully broken? I think.
Yeah, how the fuck is Control gonna work on these maps?
It
Nobody
doesn't.
knows.
There's spawn traps everywhere.
Yeah, that's the biggest issue with it. That's why they didn't want to play because basically no one scrimmed it because it doesn't seem viable very much.
They've started to scrim it a little bit, but like I don't think everyone has yet. which is insane considering the season starts in what, like 2.5 weeks, 3
Yep.
weeks.
Prop hunt third
Yep.
game mode.
Yeah, I don't know what they're gonna do exactly, but they have to play it off season like league mandated, but it doesn't seem viable from what I've heard and what I've seen. We have Optic here again, not looking too hot. LA Thieves looking very, very good, pushing ahead, and taking the entire event for one. Did you guys? No one. That's the problem. No one was really up to watch the grand finals. Even I left at 12 because it went until 2 a.m. So I even left at 12 because like I had to go home, bro. So pretty sick to see. Let's watch this LA Thieves post victory interview. I think Hydra had a pretty crazy thing to say during this. Also, we're gonna hear him should talk Geo in a second, but let's take a peep at this clip, and then I have a question for Cap as well after we watch this.
In LA, and it's for moments like this coming out on top. How does it feel to get this win?
I mean, it feels great to be back under LA Thieves, 100 Thieves, whatever you want to call it. I mean, having this group of guys around me too is awesome, and I can't wait for bigger things this year.
You guys definitely got a lot of big things coming this way, especially if you're fighting adversities like this, Scrap, to come out on top. How does it feel after everything that happened today? Single tap allegations, reverse sweeps, a lot of things went down. How does it feel for you to get this win?
For not scrimming at all. I mean, this was our first time kind of playing together, so I just think we had to catch some flow, and I don't know. That shit felt light, bro. I can't lie. That shit felt light in finals.
Hey, it looked good, okay? We saw the 4-1 up there. Ghosty, you're holding a trophy in your hand. How does it feel? Yeah, right? How does it feel to be holding a trophy and be a champion?
It definitely feels good. It's definitely, you know, it's a smaller one than a major for sure, but it's still a tournament win, and that's all that matters. I got a trophy.
It is, okay? And it is, you know, just a testament to what's coming to the future, Paco, okay? You know, you come out with these boys, a lot of hot shooters over here. How does it feel to be teaming with these three?
Those guys are way better than my old teammates.
Oh my
No,
God.
I'm trolling. But
You know, Paco still loves y'all, but he gonna tell it like it is. This the new team.
I'm trolling, obviously, but no, those guys are god. Like, I mean, it's so easy to play with them. So
It definitely was, okay? Now step in here. Now this has been an awesome tournament, but every tournament needs a tournament MVP. And so for me to announce that your tournament MVP is Cinder!
What?
Wow. Oh wow.
Come on, Cinder. You know,
He did the
you
podcaster,
always
right?
there for the team, the boys, the community.
You did the
they need
podcaster?
you the most.
Yeah.
How does it feel to be as
Oh, I didn't know
reliable
that.
as you are and to have so much love?
Listen, I'm running the backstage. I'm running the front stage. Get me in the lobby, bro. Let me play against anyone. You guys are ass, bro.
Wow. Yeah, no, he actually, so what happened is basically no one could figure out what was wrong with the lobbies, and they grabbed Sender because he pretty much knew what was happening, and they literally had him in the back for every series. So
Jesus.
W Sender,
Hope
Wender.
that man got paid.
I mean, he was dead ass running part of the tournament, like the second half of it. So shout out Sender for that. Reactions to 100T winning the tournament / Hydra saying, you know, he's trolling. But
He's
there's a
not
little bit of
trolling?
truth to what he says.
Is he trolling?
Is he though?
He ain't trolling. He
No.
realized what he said and said, oh shit, now I'm trolling.
When you're as good as he's been and you leave your team for a new team, it's usually because you think this new team's better.
If you don't re-sign your
reality.
contract, you know what I'm saying, and you want to go, you're kind of saying, damn, my team's ass. You know, we're talking Hydra here. We're talking one of the best players in the world. You know, he's left his
Him and
team. He thinks
Scrap.
they're ass. You know.
You know him and Scrapper just texting all off season, like we're gonna make this
Bro,
shit work.
They're
blah, blah.
texting mid-season, like, yo, you trying to.
That's
kill that.
insane.
I
That'd
can't-
be insane.
I can't deal with this anymore. Paco's like, yeah, je ne sais pas, j'ai pas ami. I need help.
Do you think do you think it's wild that he even said that at all, or do you think it's more just like, again, we have this clip of him also just straight up on the desk saying who's the easiest kill in the league? Like, well, I'll ask you before we play this, but do you like Paco's upfrontness, or do you think, like, as a pro yourself, like, would you do something like this, or would you kind of keep it more held back?
I wouldn't do it, but
I think this kid's too
I
good
like
to
it.
not do it.
I was about to say that.
I like it from the viewer point of view.
I don't
like,
think he's being egotistical either. I just think he knows he's a fucking top dog. And he has been in the game. He's been beating the top teams with, like, I don't want to say he's been, like, having the greatest teams of all time, but, like, he's been the forefront of every team he's been on pretty much. and how good he is as a player, I think he can call anyone shit, and the person who he calls shit's gonna sit there and be like, fuck, I'm
Maybe I am.
shit.
You can,
Yeah, exactly.
You can back it up, bro. If you can back it up every time, like, why not?
I mean, also just for Kat, from your perspective, right? You were just coaching these guys not too long ago. The team, the
Not these
organization.
guys.
Not these guys.
yeah,
He had a
my
different
bad,
roster.
my bad. This
Very different.
organization not too long ago. I mean, are you surprised this team is performing this well? And a second half of that question would more be like, would you have liked, if you knew this was gonna be the roster, would you have liked to stay an extra year and actually work with them yourself?
I would not have stayed because it would have required me moving to Texas with them, which I would not have done.
Okay.
And I mean, dude, like Paco and Scrap are two, like they've both been top 3 players for the past 2 years, and I think Dill and Dan are unbelievable too. So like, I have full faith in this team. I'm not surprised at all that they came out hot. I mean, you could say like, oh, the other teams have more chemistry, but when it's a brand new game, everyone's starting at like squares here. Everyone's starting the same spot. There's no advantage of team with players for the past few years. Like it's just everyone's learning brand new system, brand new game. So, it's just straight up like raw talent going at it, and I'm not surprised this team comes out on top with that.
Okay. And then Trey, any surprise with these guys taking the first little, first mini tournament without even scrimming too? Apparently,
I don't think that's true. By the way, that's definitely not true.
Cap?
I mean, I've seen him scrim, so yeah. He's
Why
probably
they- why
exaggerating.
why they exaggerate like that then?
I think in the clip he said the least practiced, which is probably
Not even sure that's true.
Okay.
apart from
Optic had
maybe.
3 scrims, so
I mean, if you had to give an early prediction, then like Ronnie or Trey, early prediction. This is what you see of them first thing, barely practiced. Do you think now seeing them in this game in action that they are going to be the best team in Black Ops 6?
I think it's always just gonna be a toss up between the.
Yeah, I don't think you can really say. It's like because earlier in the night, like Optic beat them.
We ain't got no control, no nothing.
So it's like, yeah, that's also a good
We've
point.
got new maps on the way. The only thing that everyone's
Honestly,
the only thing that everyone's fully practicing realistically is S&D, and I don't mean like fully practice like that. It's just a game mode everyone plays at the start of a new game. I just think it's gonna be a toss up between FaZe these and Optic for the rest of the year. I talent wise, I don't really see many teams coming on top against these on the talent aspect of things. And I think what sets a lot of these people apart too is the like the organizations and the people they have around them backing them. I think a lot of people don't really take that into consideration, that like a bottom team doesn't have as much support as these players do from the organization, from the coaches, and all the little things that happen in the background, which helps a player not have to think so much. I think that helps a lot too. So, I don't see this tournament actually like meaning anything in terms of 100 Thieves are going to smoke all year. I think the only thing that we saw that kind of is the same thing is FaZe, you got to start closing out these motherfucking series.
Okay. All right. So not too much to pull from that, right?
I'd be more worried about C9.
Yeah, I was about to say. So like, you have C9 being the first eliminated from the tournament. Is there some sort of concern there? Are they truly the fourth best in the top 4?
Like they're way ahead as well. They've played a lot more than the other 3.
I mean,
not way ahead. Way ahead's wrong.
C9
right?
to win?
No. But like, I don't know. I feel like most maps they got. It felt like they never had a chance in most maps, even if it was close somewhat.
When we done the
like they've scrimmed like a lot more.
We done the team stuff. Cloud9 weren't even like my 6th best team. I put them like 7th.
No, I didn't have. Yeah,
I do remember that, and that was kind of insane. But yeah,
I had Ultra and Generates.
I would just say, I just talent wise, I don't think Cloud9 has a good talent. Like they've got good talented players. I just don't think they're as good as a lot of these other teams. They could have picked up some better players.
I think Ultra is going to be the 4th best team.
Yeah, that's how I have it.
That's what we said.
I think that's going to end up being pretty clear cut 4th best team.
Yeah, I am way ahead.
C9 probably 5th or 6th. I don't think they were supposed to be locked for top 4 at all. I don't know. Who thought that?
I mean, that was part of the conversation. The conversation was like top 5. You have the clear-cut top 3, and then for 4th and 5th, people were arguing basically Cloud9, where the flank. A lot of those guys had Cloud9 being the 4th spot. On our show, it was Rab and Trey arguing for Ultra to be the 4th spot, and then I mean Trey even said that Cloud9 would be 6th or 7th, so even lower. So that's kind of been the debate amongst people recently. Who's going to be that 4th and 5th slot?
You don't realize that I'm never wrong, Cap. I'm never wrong. Me on this show,
I think Ultra's comfortably 4th, and then
I have him comfy. No, I have Gentlemate's 5th.
Yeah, I was gonna say Gentlemate's T9
Yeah,
is the convo for like 5th, 6th in my head.
And I've heard Gentlemates have looked like really good.
I mean, I have no idea how scrims are going, but that's
my only worry thing with Gentlemates just looking at this game would be it's a little too quick for them. Like a lot of those guys play slow. Linz is generally a slow player. You have Caesar play slow. Priesta is not the fastest guy in the world either. So like they're a slower roster playing on a pretty quick pace, small mapped game. So that's why I would love to see them in action. But based on what I've seen at this tournament, I don't think they're going to be. I think they have a lot more troubles than people expect them to, just based on the caliber of names on that team. So
yeah, I mean, I could agree with that.
Yeah,
I'd have to see the other. I don't know all the other rosters off the top of my head. I'd have to pull them up.
But Ultra is the other for sure. I can see them taking that 4th slot for sure. Even taking some wins and stuff off the top 3 for sure. That team, just who's on that team, like Joe Deceives, Beans in this game, I feel like are gonna be fucking gross. Actually,
dude, Ultra's a talented team.
Yeah,
I'm a huge. Obviously, I coached him last year, but I'm a huge Joe Deceives fan. That kid is a top tier talent, like a true top tier. Like
super underrated.
Super underrated still. He started to put it together at like the end of last year. He had to he's kind of in his, like, I'll be honest, he was kind of in his own head start last year. It's like almost like he didn't truly believed in himself.
Okay.
But then by the end of the year, he did. And you saw he was like, if you actually watch closely, he was a way different player at the end of the year. And I think if he keeps growing, he can be as good as literally anyone in the league. That kid is so talented.
I mean, hearing it from the coach himself. I mean, again, I loved when you guys. I don't know if it was your decision or whose decision it was to send him to challenges for a little bit and then bring him back. But I think that change you saw from him once he came back, that development was unbelievable. He was a completely different player, like you said.
That was the goal too. It was all of us. I'd love to take credit, but it was me, Brandon, and Shane. All agreed on that.
The whole staff, basically, essentially.
Everyone agreed. Wow. Everyone was on the same page. It was the best decision.
Love that. I mean, this clip right here actually was a standout moment from the tournament. Let's take a watch. It was kind of like, if anyone in the chat can explain it, if any of you guys can explain it, please let me know what happened, because I still don't know. I watched it in real time and didn't know what happened.
Helping the case. Attacking round now for FaZe.
Oh, did he get crushed by some elevator doors? Did he die to a car?
The exhaust or something, bro. Who knows?
What is happening?
I don't know. I mean, they've got their hands up his.
Let's rewatch it one time, just one more time. Look at his arrow. His arrow number 6 is right here in line with them.
Attacking round now for.
And that's it. You're just dead. 2 seconds later, they all run through the same spot, and then Cell's just dead. Can anyone?
Sometimes, sometimes I've seen it as well on Rewind too. I think it is the one with the Burger Town or whatever like that. Like you can just hop on a car and try and jump somewhere, and like it's like there's like an invisible ceiling fan that just wipes your head off. Like if you jump too high or something like that.
I wonder if he jumped there for some reason.
Yeah.
It was just
there's a lot of
wild
bugs
moment.
There's a lot of bugs in this game, like a lot.
That's a fun one. Hopefully that's fixed.
Yeah, it's got to get patched apparently. Car squash. Yep. Okay. So apparently you died to the car, and then apparently you can hear AG laughing. Let's see if we can hear it one more time of him laughing. You hear him laughing in the background?
Yeah.
Oh, I have sound off. Great. Love that. Love when I do that. Put the volume a little bit. Let's hear the beautiful AG laugh in the back.
Attacking round now for FaZe.
Oh, did he get crushed by some elevator doors? Did he die to a car?
Loud as shit.
If any of my UK fans are in here, AG sounds like Jimmy Carr when he laughs.
That guy's laughing.
I think it's Jimmy Carr that I'm on about.
Man's roaring like a kangaroo, bro. there's another standout moment from this tournament. And again, going back to Hydra and his level of confidence, shit talk, whatever you want to say about him this year, I feel like maybe he's been a little bit unlocked. Him and Scrap are deciding to shit talk together at this point. But he gets asked a very specific question and he answers it very quickly. So let's see what we think about this first our reactions to this in a second.
Yeah. It was the easiest kill.
Oh, yeah.
Easiest? Yeah, it was the easiest kill in the league.
Gio.
Actually?
Yeah, Gio's the easy kill.
I'm watching different gameplay than you, man. Good lord. I watched Gio, and he seems like a three-piece machine. He's making highlight reels on reel last year like it was nothing.
Kills, that doesn't do anything.
So I feel like I've watched him get a couple kills and win the game, but you definitely know.
There you go. So he says Gio is the easiest kill in the game. Any type of beef, any type of anything. What do you think about him calling him out that easily?
I think
you're Gio. What do you do?
All the top 4 teams don't like him. Don't like the way he plays.
I'll be honest, I don't like the way he plays.
I mean, Gio also tweeted,
like they all hate the Vegas team from last year.
Gio also tweeted like, "I live in that guy's rent.
I live rent free." Yeah.
What's his Twitter, bro?
His Twitter is Gio1of1, like the number 1.
There it is. Got it. Yeah.
Bro, you follow him. Like, what do you mean? What's his Twitter?
It wasn't popping up when I put Gio.
Yeah.
I needed the 1. Yeah. So he tweets out after that video comes out, "Living that guy's head rent free, lamo."
I don't know. That's a weird beef if it's a beef.
I don't think any player likes him from the top 4 teams though.
No, they all hate like them sort of players now.
I've heard a lot of people like, bro, you'll hear him in like streams and stuff like that saying that like Gio's a kill whore and stuff like that. He done it on Vegas last year, and
I mean he does not. Yeah, his play style is not great.
I'm pretty sure
yeah,
that they feel the same
so now Cap's getting breaking point
beef
beef with him. Nice one, Cap. Right, now we're gonna have to back the beef. Gio, man, what you doing, man? You gotta start moving when you get these kills,
it's my own beef. Listen, man, I'm a believer. I kind of said it yesterday. Remember before we got cut off, I was like, most players are just dumb. I think most players, when they are like still young in the league and like on their come up, like you need experience to like learn how to play, like be a good teammate and learn how to play for the win consistently and like be selfless. And Gio might have it in him, but right now it's not there. And you know, like he could grow into it because like I think most players truly start off just naturally selfish because like you know you start playing Call of Duty, like you're not thinking about like every little detail to win when you're just starting. You're just like, oh, I'm just gonna get all the kills, like haha, I'm gonna kill everything I can. You know, so maybe with some time, but right now he needs some work, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, I'll back that beef too. I think Gio plays a little bit interestingly.
Wait, did you just say? I don't know if you got the Twitch chat, but we got. I think it's a French fan in here saying that the org next year will be called Los Angeles Gentlemates for 1 year before changing the city, but the skin will be the LAG one.
What?
They got probably because they missed the deadline, I guess.
Hate that.
Missed the deadline, motherfucker. It's a fucking template skin. Get those motherfuckers in there.
Yeah, but CDL are weird, aren't they?
I was looking for this new branding, bro.
It's a good little intel bump there. We also have another big tournament right before the Kaysan one was the Flank Invitational, and here we have Shotzi, Beans, Kremp, and Lucky actually winning this one. Really weird, really interesting group of guys who won the tournament. Kind of unexpected.
Oh my God. It's about to be 250, 120.
The nub.
Oh no way.
Oh my. Did you say 250, 120 on the dot?
Your boy knows ball. Your boy knows ball, bro.
He did say 250, 120. There's no way.
Your boy
you gotta
knows
go buy
ball.
a lottery
JP called
ticket. This actually hits. Go buy a lottery ticket right now.
Your boy knows ball.
What the fuck?
Yo, what the fuck?
And that's how we end the.
Yo.
So yeah, they take it against Awakening, Abizi, Dashi, and Lins. So Team Shotzi winning the Invitational. Again, FaZe just carrying the offseason, I'll be honest. You got Kaysan, you got Tommy. I think it's like Tommy's like second tournament he's thrown.
Yeah.
We got to get some more people throwing tourneys, honestly. But any shock? Oh, yeah, Zin did one as well. I forgot.
This was the tournament with the team, like it was like Simp, Cell, Scrap,
Kleenex.
and Kleenex. Yeah.
Yeah, and they
So
lost.
the fact that team didn't win is crazy.
I think like even like when they won the matches, they were like going game 5 and stuff. Like they weren't convincing at all.
Yeah.
That's just a new game though.
Yeah, but still on paper, that team.
Oh, on paper, I think
It's like the other teams weren't even that good in the list either.
I think you
like they were
rerun
by
the same
far.
teams in like 3 months. I think you see like I think
maybe.
I think that team in 3 months, Cat would just start slamming.
This team's good. Shotzi is unbelievable. And back to what you were saying before about Toronto, I think Beans is very talented.
From what I've watched
Tramp
in this
also-
game, Shotzi's comfortably like top 2 sub in this game.
Do you know what the scary part is, right?
I believe
He's
it.
not. He normally starts the year off slow. Like he's
true.
normally like first major. He's not all that at the start normally.
Yeah,
Hey,
I'd agree
listen,
with that.
all I'm saying is I've gassed my boy Ben's Beans up for about 2 years now. This
Beans
this
disgusting.
guy's the next guy. Like, you know, he truly is.
No, I agree. He's talented. I think he's, I have to be honest. I think he's in the same boat as Gio, where like he still has to learn like playing within a team environment, playing for the win consistently. But like you can always learn that stuff. That's part of being a young player. Is you learn that down the road.
And he's got the best team for it.
Yeah, he does.
I
You
think
can't teach his
people-
raw talent, and
Yeah,
he's
no,
got
that's
that.
what I was gonna say. I think people underestimate or don't not even underestimate. They don't even know who Beans is really. I think he's got like Dashy-esque shooting abilities. I think his gun skills.
He's called
on
the Fat
par.
Dashy.
I think he's on par. I think his shot is on par with Dashy's in that aspect. And you guys can call me
I
crazy or
can
anything
see
like
it.
that. I think this
No.
guy is one of the most like raw talent in the league.
I could agree with that. I would need to watch him more, but what I've seen watching him in scrims, like against my team's past few years, like he's got the potential.
Fat Dashy, bro. Fat Dashy.
That's what they call him in the EU.
And he's on a weight loss journey too. This guy's looking like, you know,
Yep.
he's looking good.
Good for him.
So a big talking point about Black Ops 6 has been the maps. It's been probably one of the biggest.
Hell yeah.
I was doing the interviews at the Kaysan LAN, and everyone, when I said the worst part about the game, every single pro's answer was the maps, the worst part of the game. So
0 for 12, Ace. I called it. 0 for fucking 12, man. This shit.
okay, bro, you were right. You were right, man. I'm sorry. I didn't believe for the 10th time. I didn't believe, and you were right. My bad, gangster.
Wait, what about Rab's decision on the? Yeah, this map looks sick. The one with all the water.
No, that was a unison. You and I both saying he was faded unbelievably. I don't know what he was thinking there.
I don't think that map even gets played in pubs.
It's bro. I haven't even stepped foot on that map one time.
Low town.
So here's Dashy and Shotzi talking about the map pool. Yeah, let's start. Let's hear what they got to say.
Oh, we have no maps this year, bro.
We actually have none.
Actually,
like it's kind of crazy. Like usually we can work with like 4, 3.
What happened to Treyarch, bro? They're just worried about Warzone now?
Not gonna lie, we might have to be a 3-map fucking rotation.
Yeah, like
I'm
what,
losing
Volt?
full playing a new
Volt?
map every time.
Yeah, Volt, Skyline, and fucking Protocol. These maps are kind of dog shit, dude. What happened to my goats? The game's good, though, but the maps are fucking horrible. They just need to add some of the BO4 maps. Like, if they had Arsenal Frequency, I swear to God, like, it's 2 maps that are godlike already. All 3 game modes. Yeah, that's what they gotta do. Add some Bops 4 maps, dude. Are we...
So, Cap, I'm gonna ask you first. What do you think of them saying it'd be best just to take some Black Ops 4 maps and put them in this game? What do you think about that? And what do you think about every COD basically relying on older maps to make it good?
Relying on older maps is sad because maps are a key part of what makes a game good and memorable. So the fact that we're just kind of relying on these bailouts, oh, throw in a raid, like you get it. How many iterations of raid do we need? Like let's get something new, So I don't like that. I'm tired of seeing raid, honestly, and I think the more we remake raid, the worse it gets. The worse it plays with all the new movement and whatever. But I don't know. We're getting Hacienda. We'll see how it plays. It's too early to judge, but they definitely need some new maps to come in because Red Card and, in my opinion, Protocol are unplayably bad. Like terrible. Just terrible.
I think the worst thing about it is that like the reason they keep bringing these old maps back is strictly because every single year they just get absolutely flamed on the maps. And we watched a video last podcast we done where the dev said Protocol was taking inspiration from Raid. Now I don't know what kind of
They are on something.
I don't know what kind of meth they're smoking up in Treyarch Studios, but the last thing I knew, Raid didn't have an underground tunnel where you rappel down it and rappel up it, nor does it actually play anything like Raid. I've played Raid since I was a kid. So have you. So has everyone in it. I've played Protocol 3 times. There ain't nothing similar about goddamn Raid to Protocol. So yeah, it is sad that they have to keep bringing maps back, but when we've got absolute Stevie Wonders not making a good single goddamn map, it's an absolute, it's terrible. Yeah, we keep bringing back Raid, Standoff, Hacienda Arsenal, all these kind of ones. They need to come back because no one can make a good goddamn map these days.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, we have this also take from Austin Slasher. These maps just don't feel like Treyarch to me. And then a bunch of pros replying, feels like dog shit. Feels like they're trying to make short attention span pub maps. Another year of DLC saving the day. Doesn't feel like Call of Duty. Indeed, I heard TJ Halley consulted on the map design this year. Random teach stray. But is this the first Treyarch game that we've experienced, been a part of, that has missed, I guess, in map design, or have we seen anything like this in the past?
Cold War wasn't great, but it wasn't
Yeah, I was
as
gonna
bad as
say.
this.
I think Cold War's maps are pretty bad.
Cold War
Moscow was
wasn't
good.
great, but like they were playable.
Yeah.
Like these ones right now, they're just not playable.
Like, I'd take
And-
Garrison over every single map on this game.
I mean, Cold War also got saved by fucking Raid and Standoff.
It did.
Yeah,
it
like
did. It
That's
did.
true.
But,
Very true.
you
Like,
know,
I don't
In
even
fact, they
remember what
also
the
made a
map-
map though, didn't they? What was the Bright map they made that Brent come out?
they made that
Mid-season.
like zombies map esque thing. There's
Apocalypse,
glowing
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have 3 new maps coming in season 1. We have Hideout. Excuse me, Extraction first. That was a weird order of this. Extraction, Heirloom, Hideout. Realistically, does anyone disagree that these all look like Warzone maps?
I think they're out now, and I don't think they're any good.
They are out. I've been clicking through some streams today, watching people play, and they don't look great.
Well,
They do look like Warzone. They look like Warzone POIs for sure.
Is it just me, or does every map pretty much seem like a Warzone cutout? Am I tripping, or is that kind of what it looks like though?
Probably intentional, brother. Like,
yep.
It just seems like they're just trying to funnel everything straight back to Warzone, or tie it back, or they just wanted to make the one big Warzone map and cut it up into just multiplayer as a secondary thought. And it's another year of that same thing.
Warzone's king, sadly.
Wait, I'm
And
actually
then
I'm actually looking through the Cold War like starting maps. Cold War missed heavy.
Crossroads, bro. We were playing
Oh,
Crossroads. where
Crossroads.
There was a hill where like the main entry point was a fucking mantle. Like you had
And then they
you had
changed it
to
and it was so
mantle
bad.
up on that wall to break this. Like it was so
Checkmate.
stupid.
Checkmate wasn't that bad. It's better than every map in this game.
That's true, and
That's
that's and
lucky
that's
true.
And
That's
the
it all
sad-
right.
that's the sad realization of it. That like maybe Cold War did miss, but we at least Moscow is decent.
Yep.
Moscow was decent.
There's not one map on this where I think, wow, it looks decent.
Is Vault that bad?
Yeah.
Vault's just bad for S&D. I think Vault for Hardpoint is pretty all right, but Vault for S&D is terrible. It's just like
This is a bomb site, right? I think that's getting
I think
changed.
they're
I'm
changing.
pretty
Yeah, I
sure
think they're
saw it.
changing
Yeah.
the bomb set though.
But
But
the
right
bomb
now,
site-
it's
doesn't
terrible.
mean they make it better though.
But this is my point about the map, so Cap. Even if they change a bomb site, the map is just so small. There's a gunfight
Yeah.
within 2 seconds. You sprint one way, you sprint the other. It's just a gunfight. I don't know.
I don't mind that.
Seeing some of the elims at the end of series and scrims and like just seeing some of those elim numbers is kind of crazy. Like these maps are way too small.
The
But
elim numbers are looking like IW at the start with no spawn patch.
yeah,
Bro, we were pushing.
Yeah, it
50,
kinda
bro, if you didn't drop 50 kills in IW at the start of the game, you were ass.
Wait, I don't mind that either, though. To be honest, you
like-
look at like there's some games where it's super fast. Maybe we could slow this down a little bit. Maybe like rather than 2.5 second respawn, like 3. But bro, you look at I had this conversation with someone the other day, and like if you look at like AW, Black Ops 3,
Everyone loved the game.
World War II hardpoint, bro, people were going like 40 and 40 in those hardpoints. Like that shit was mixy.
that's true. That is true.
So we could maybe slow it down a little bit, but like I'm all for a fast pace.
I will say
game.
though, Black Ops 4 map the Black Ops 4 map pool in this game would be top tier.
Yeah, this game would be godlike.
Then,
And they would all play pretty well as well, I think.
That brings us back. Is Hacienda in this game gonna work? No grapple, no specialist.
Hell
Does
yeah.
it still?
Only
I mean, it'll work more than the other maps we've got.
Only one person used grapple in the team anyway. It's not like everyone was flying around. You know what I'm saying?
True. I'm just saying. Do we feel like this is gonna be a saving grace to the game where we get Hacienda in here to at least be a playable map?
It's not exactly. You go play Black Ops 4 right now. This game is way faster than Black Ops 4. Way faster than Black Ops 4. Double sprint in, slide in, dolphin dive, tack sprint. Tack sprint
fucked up a lot, dude.
Tack sprint fucked up everything.
Everything. Wait, what's the big issue? Yeah, how did it change it so much? I mean, give me that perspective. Why did tax change everything?
All right, so even if they brought back like old maps like Raid, Standoff, and stuff like that, it's just gonna fuck everything up. You put tax sprint in for Raid, you put tax sprint in for Standoff, Hacienda, and stuff like that. Yeah, Hacienda might play alright because it's a bigger map, but it's still gonna be super fast. That's why these maps don't feel. That's why these maps are like really bad. Is because tax sprint is so fast that every map just feels like a fucking grueler.
Yeah. Tack sprint's fast, and I also think the tack sprint is like leading into like sliding and now diving and everything is like part of the reason it feels so mixed. Like the way you just take gunfights now with it, you know? I think that's changed Call of Duty a lot.
You look at the way Shotty
It's been a
takes a
thing for
gunfight
years
out.
now, but
Look at the way Shotty takes a gunfight in this game right now. He'll jiggle a window back up, dolphin dive, and shoot at the guy while he's flying out the window.
yeah.
Now, Cap, you know if you flew out of a window back in the day, you got called a moron. You was on the cusp of being drunk. Like, what the fuck are you doing? But Shotty dolphin diving out mid fucking window, looking like John Prick. Like we're
It's
fucked.
just the
John
new era of Call of Duty, man. It's just
We're fucked. We're fucked.
Where he said John Prick was fucking hilarious. Yeah. So going into the GAs and just the game itself, apparently pros are looking to run gunfighters on the AR. C9 requested a trial in the GA chat, and we have JP dropping some intel on that. So let's peep this clip really quick.
I'll bust. What? I get these.
All right, everyone's in there, right?
Wait,
Yeah.
wait. So wait, I get. But no extended mag.
Fucking hell.
I'll bust. Wait, I'm running my old class. What? This is OP.
Why are they doing
Wait,
that?
no
Who-
bullshit. I have my old class right here. I didn't even take it off. I knew this day would come.
Well, who is it? Who Dill requested it? Okay, all right.
It was actually
C9
awful.
streams are not going good. All right, noted.
Yeah, they're getting shit on.
Bro, if you guys want the 8 attachment, by the way, well, let me know.
Are you guys in this lobby? Why can't I?
Missing balance stock, bro. I've been missing the movement. You know, like now I get to move a little. I might stream. I actually stream now. Yeah, I get to fucking move a little bit. I'm fucking moving now.
Yo, you guys are in the lobby, right? I just.
I'm gonna cut it off there, but I mean, what do we think about Gunfighter potentially coming back? I know it was GA'd for a bit, but should we bring it back?
It's already back.
It's already back. You said?
Yeah. Well, they're using it still at the minute, so.
Well,
Is it, I don't know. Is it back for good or?
The new
I don't know if
patch
it's
that
for
they
good,
fucked-
but it's
the
definitely
new-
back at the minute.
The new patch that they fucked up all the ARs.
Well, yeah. So I read that. I haven't played yet, but what did it do to the ARs essentially?
Yeah, just make them
The
really
rev-
fucking good or something like that.
They reverted them back to I think how they were at the start of the game rather than what they were supposed to switch to. I don't know. I saw Maddox tweet about it.
Whichever ones they're trying to use, they're either too good or too ass, I think.
I think the aim is arse now or something.
Yeah. Apparently they changed a bunch of stuff and it's like really bad. It's like glitched. It's like
But by the way, with the C9 clip there, they also tried getting the XM4 back in like a week ago, or just after the. No, yeah, like a week ago.
I mean,
when the subs got buffed, C9
Yeah.
wanted the XM4 back.
No, to be fair, I feel like I mean I played a little
They
bit. I
keep trying to
used some
change
of
the
those
game.
guns, but I think the constant GAs on all the ARs, especially when we look at the LAN and see that the highest KDs were all from sub players. I don't know why there's been such a movement to GA all of the ARs. Doesn't make much sense to me because the subs are clearly, I mean, they're clearly the best guns in the game. If you watched on land, they evaporate people. So why are we GAing so many ARs if they're already not competitive with the sub that we have right now? That's been a very big confusing point to me. So I'm a fan of bringing the XM4 back or un-GAing some of the other ARs and at least giving them more time to be tested rather than not. Everyone said they didn't even play scrims yet. People said they played 2-3 scrims. Why are we GAing everything before even giving something a proper chance? So I don't know. That's just my take on the ARs. I don't know why we're only stuck on this pretty much the Krig again.
Because that's what COD does. It just funnels into it.
I don't think they're going to use the Krig. I'm pretty sure that's going to get GA'd as well.
And then we're going to be stuck with nothing, basically.
Yeah, pistols only.
Go to this guy's replies. Let's see.
Yeah, no, he was just saying that all ARs have been if you go up. Go. It's to exclusive Ace's reply where it says where he says teams are looking into it.
Right here. Thank you. It appears all the AR damage and range values in Black Ops 6 have been reverted to their states at launch. Rather than updating to the intended Season 1 values, the changes to the other weapon classes appear to be working as intended. Okay, so there's probably going to be a patch tomorrow as well. Basically is what this means. They messed up today. There's going to be another patch tomorrow. We'll take it for what it is for now. Yeah, we'll take it for what it is for now. But in actual exciting news, we do have a confirmation of ranked play. Ranked play coming November 21st. Map and mode vetoes. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. We've been asking for that for fucking 5-10 years for map vetoes. You have forfeits. Full parties of 4 can play. And each player's first loss of the day will be forgiven and not deducted. And then also Cap was telling me at the start of he was telling me at the start of the show before the show was live that you need to win 50 games in order to even play.
Yeah, you got to win 50 games apparently. At least I didn't even read that. I was told that in a TeamSpeak conversation. So I'm at 25 right now.
It says how many wins you've got.
Yeah, you can find in the game. I didn't see where it said you need 50 to play. I just took what I heard.
Took word for it.
Else. Yeah.
It says when you load the game up on the ranked play tab bit, it says how many wins you've got.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was checking my barracks for that.
Okay. And then what do we think about
they're doing it like Halo?
Is like that in Halo?
To play Halo ranked, I think you need to win 20, I think.
Isn't Val, you need to be level 20 as well. It's quite common.
I think either Halo might be 52, to be honest with you. I can't lie.
Okay.
Halo's a long-ass game.
Just to avoid Smurfs, I think it's a good idea. I think it is good.
Do we appreciate the fact that map vetoes and forfeits are getting entered into ranked finally?
The only problem is you're only going to play the same map.
That's all good. This is all very good ranked play info. And it's early in the year.
This is the earliest, right, we've ever had it?
I think so.
Yeah, I don't think we've ever had it a month after release. It's always been
a win.
I really do hope there's some sort of incentive to keep going though. It would take me 16 hours to get to Iridescent in one day. I don't feel like you should be able to do that in any ranked play game.
You were doing it with pistols.
I was doing it pistol only.
Yeah.
I'm good.
You're also just
I'm
yeah.
Good,
You're also
but
just a demon, so.
No, but 16 hours is a bit. You know what I'm saying? I shouldn't be able to do it in 16 hours.
I fuck with these rank play skins too. I actually like them. The rank, the rank gold.
We've not had a good rank play. Black Ops 3, I wouldn't even call that rank play. We just we just need to make sure that people want to play this and it kind of replicates CDL.
That's true.
They won't, but they should ban every gun that's not used unless it's used in CDL.
They should vote guns that only you know what I'm saying. They should make it the same as CDL.
Literally the same, yeah.
Yes,
I know it sounds boring. And people are like, oh, I don't want to use this. But if you're a bronze rank play player or whatever it is, you know what I'm saying, and you see Scrap playing with an Amez, why the fuck would you not run an Amez? You want to be the best in the world or try and get better? This should funnel people into what CDL players are using.
That's a valid point. It should replicate the CDL experience.
It should be direct correlation from rank play to CDL. and it should be constant communication on that behalf.
We do have these things. Again, this is from weeks ago. We actually weren't live, like I said, like for even the Clay retirement. But C9 are revealing the roster. We talked a little bit about that earlier, but we could talk a little bit about this one. Accuracy has announced his retirement for competitive Call of Duty, and then now becomes the coach of Cloud9. I mean, Trey and Cap both have played with Lamar. So what do we think about him transitioning to a coach role now after his competitive career?
Love Lamar. I just, same as what I said about Clay. I think it's going to be stressful. I'm going to be checking in on my boys, see how they're doing mid-season because
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean,
it's stressful. We'll.
I mean, you've teamed with Clay, Cap. If things don't go Clay, if things aren't going well with Clay, or the team's in a shit show, emotionally, Clay's emotionally invested in the game, and he's gonna let you know if things are going bad. You know what I'm saying? Same with Lamar. I teamed with Lamar in New York. Things weren't going great. He gonna let you know things ain't going great. Now, as a player, like Cap said,
need that though.
Yeah, no, you 100% need that. Cap as a Lamar as a player, and Clay as a player, very emotionally invested, which is great, But like Cap said, when you're playing the game, it's less stressful. If something goes wrong, you can be the one to bail it out. As a coach, you can't be the one to bail it out. You are sat there stressing. Oh, what the fuck's he doing? He didn't do that in scrims. Why has he done that now? After the game, it's like, bro, why have you done that? And then the player goes, oh no, I blacked out.
Oh god, I hate that answer.
Oh, blacked out. They will love that.
I just zoned out, blacked out. I didn't know what was going on. Shit was going crazy. I don't know what's going on. And then that's when some people are gonna lose for. That's when some people are gonna lose for.
Right. And then we also have again Cloud9 also picking up additional coaches. Trying to look, where is it? Where's Pac?
I think it's.
I don't even see the Pac thing.
I think it's further.
Is it further down?
Unless it's on the replies.
By media somewhere.
No, we're not showing no love to Pac on the official
it's
Twitter.
Probably in the replies.
All right, let's check replies.
Go to media.
Media.
Media. All right, I'm on the right Twitter.
First
I know
time
I
on
am.
Twitter, man. God damn,
bro. I'm on.
There you go. There you go. Up.
You see
Arian and Tupac.
There it is. Okay. Wow. Holy shit.
Damn, can you
so Tupac Thug Lord.
Can we get a selfie?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, gonna get a damn picture.
Put it's the equivalent. Put their shirts in the rafters, just on the fucking on the coat hanger.
Absolutely. It's like, so coaching staff for Cloud9 is Lamar coach, Tupac S&D coach, and then assistant coach is Arian, who was one of the LAG coaches at the time. How important do you think, I'm gonna ask Cap this just because you're just coaching, how important do you think it is to have like a coaching team rather than just an individual coach? And because we see differing styles, different crews, different staff for each CDL org. How important is it to have more than one person kind of directing a team's movement?
I think having at least two is good, just because that way it's like you can talk and bounce ideas off each other. Because I was the only coach for LAT for like a year and a half, and it's just hard to like keep everyone in check and like be the only voice on my side, because what would happen is like if they disagreed with me, like I was just like I was my own voice. I didn't have anyone to like have my back and like
it's a 4v1 at that point, literally.
Yeah, but also like not only that, but like help explain the point in like maybe a different wording, different angle, because sometimes it's hard. It's hard to like convey exactly what you're trying to say and like provide the best example. So having at least two is good, so you guys can like bounce off each other
and kind of enforce what you want to enforce. Okay. Yeah. Trey, any thoughts on Tupac joining this team, or Arian?
Sorry, I was just on my phone. I'm trying to order some food because it's getting late. But
no worries.
Listen, I've always said Tupac's like very, very good at S&D. He's a mastermind. You've seen him every year. He's helped out FaZe for the last few years. I don't know if FaZe felt like they didn't need him or just need to make some budget cuts or something like that, and he was just like obviously the obvious one there. Maybe FaZe has just sat there and thought, you know what, maybe we don't need him in that aspect. Maybe we've got 4 good players that can just do it anyway. So it's nice to see Tupac still getting some love, especially because he's been the OG S&D player since God knows how long, and I'm excited to see how well C9 do in S&D, because on paper, to me, I don't like their S&D team, but that's just me. And maybe Pat can, bring something towards this team where it actually turns them into a great S&D team.
I feel like I'm on the other side of the fence on that point than you. I think Attach, Kremp, and I mean Mac, Dante's just a shooter, so I think I'm gonna include Dante, even though he hasn't been so good in S&D. But I think just those two, along with the support of, let's say, Dante and Mac, I think that's a pretty good S&D team. So I feel like I'm on the other side of the fence than you on that one.
I think Pac's gonna go from like Simp, Celebizi, Draza, and even working with Slasher back in Modern Warfare 2. It's gonna be like a bit of a different change. Personally, to me, like, there's a difference between being a good S&D player and having a good S&D team. I don't think the Cloud9 team is going to be a great S&D team, even though they've got good S&D players.
Cap, do you agree with this take? Just basically on those four players?
I think they'll be like a probably above average S&D team. I think Dill's good S&D. I think Kremp is very good S&D.
Yeah.
Dante and Mac, I don't know as much. Mac has just been gone for a bit, so we'll see how he is when he comes back, but I think they'll be pretty good. I don't think they're going to be anything special in S&D, but probably like, maybe 5th, 6th best S&D team.
Okay. Like middle of the pack, mid-tier type team.
Yeah.
Fair enough. We already talked about this a bit. I don't want to go to the roster reveals. Boston, I mean, Boston Breach, man. Just revealing the same old team that they said, oh, no, there's no chance they're going to pick up the same guys, and they take the same EWC team. So, I don't know. I don't really have a comment on that, but it's funny how they were like, no.
Yeah, I mean, you can see the budget levels too. The budget levels are definitely at an all-time low.
They
I
put a lot of effort.
I could see a world where this team's pretty
bad.
good.
Yeah, they won't be as.
Yeah.
I think they're actually decent.
Think so?
They weren't that bad at EWC, were they?
I mean, they
I don't
were.
think they were. I think they're already EWC.
They did okay, but more or less, can this team? This game, honestly, does it kind of fit Snoopy a bit playstyle wise? Yes.
Paper.
Yeah, on paper it does, but decision making wise, then I mean, I feel like that's a whole different dilemma. Big Wake did have a great game last game. Purge is a good role player. Cammy, we haven't seen him. We've kind of seen him flip flop in terms of his potential. So, again, I feel like Boston is probably, to me, the biggest question mark team of where they're going to end up. They could be 6th. They could be 12th. I just don't know yet exactly.
11th.
Sure, my bad. Actually, no, don't disrespect Falcons like that ever again. They got Coach Clay, baby. They're getting 11th at least now. Boston breached to 12th, if it's gonna happen that way. Then we got Rocker. Rocker announcing again. Any surprises here? Any shock for anyone? Estriel, Paulex, Geo, Nero, Poison. If you had to give them a preliminary rating of where they're gonna end up ranking for predictions for the year, where do you have them? Let's start with Ronnie. Let's start with you first.
10th. No, 11th or 10th. 11th or 10th, yeah. Well, on LAN anyway.
Okay. Trey, let's go to you.
This team is so weird.
It's just people that have no, like, they all just run and gun.
It's just so. Is this team not weird to you?
It definitely is. Definitely is.
I don't even know where I want to put these.
I don't think they're going to be bottom of the barrel. I think they're going to be like
9th.
I think they're going to be somewhere in the, like, with Boston. Like, I think Boston and this team are going to be closer to Cloud9 than, like, last place.
I think teams like this, they're gonna have to Neslo.
That's a bold prediction. Those are some bold predictions right there. So Cap, you have them. You have them around that same thing, around like 7th, 8th.
Yeah, I think so. Off the top of my head.
Okay.
Maybe like 8th, 9th. I don't know.
Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Push forward. And then, so this is, I guess, I don't know, Ronnie, any confirmation of this, because this does come from you, but Rencor is now in Miami scrims. So are we seeing the first potential change of the year?
Yeah, but they did this last year where like nobody knew their roster because it just kept changing every day.
So I
Like,
mean, any update on that of who it actually
I
is?
think he's
or-
still playing. He's still in for Vickle at the minute, but they did it last year as well a few times. So
Interesting.
I mean,
Okay.
once he's in, I doubt he'll go back out because he's very clearly probably like the second best player already.
I feel like we gave a lot of love. We gave a lot of love to Vickle. We gave a lot of love to him last year as being like their kind of perfect role player, doing his job all the time, filling in the gaps. So, I mean, Trey, Ronnie, Cap, anyone could add to this. Why would we think Vickle's getting subbed out of anyone on this team?
Because he's the worst player on the team.
Wow.
Jesus.
Jeez, man.
Is that not the truth though?
Yeah, it probably is the truth, sadly. Like,
Yeah, I mean,
someone's got to be the worst player, and I think it probably is Vickle. So
I mean, Ronnie don't give a fuck. Like, Ronnie don't give a fuck. I mean, yeah.
Rod just went crazy right there. Damn, you just hit some Hydra shit right there. Geo's ass. You just straight up Vickle's ass.
I think if you look at their team, I think he is probably the worst player on the team, and that's just the way it is. There's no.
Yeah. That's just how the cookie crumbles type shit. That just is what it is, huh?
I mean, listen, if you're the worst on your team, I was probably the worst on my team at some points too, but shit happens. You know what I'm saying?
the 8s and scrims I've watched, Ranker looks good. So like,
it makes sense. Why is there?
I'm just trying to, what's the day today? 14th of November. The season's not even started. Like, Ronnie, I'm not trying to have beef with Miami, before the season's even started. But,
yeah, Flashy says dope check versus Miami round 45.
when you think you can upgrade your roster, you gotta do it. So
what
Ranker looks good, makes
punch,
sense.
And Renkor has really good comms as well. I don't know if you guys have listened, but like his
not.
comms are good.
Listen to what?
Renkor's comms. Like they're really good.
Yeah. No, I've heard of good things about him on LAN and tournaments, but I've never like tuned in myself besides standing there and hearing other people's opinions on him. But hopefully he comes in clutch. Hopefully he does something different for this team. I think it's about it for our topics at hand. I think we covered everything, the Kaysan LAN, the rosters, and we did some of the drama on yesterday's little cutoff show. But we have something special in store for you guys. We have a CDL dope check fantasy draft featuring myself, Ronnie, Trey, and everyone here, all the boys. So we're gonna run it up, make our teams, and we're gonna see how they do throughout this season. Do we have to wait for this timer to go down? By the way.
Yeah, I think they want us to wait.
Oh, they want us to wait 10 minutes for this.
Yeah.
Well, sheesh, bro. What do you want me to do?
Can we update this start draft time, please? Jesus Christ.
Yes, please. 10 minutes? Can we get it to nowish if possible?
Be great.
That would be stellar. Like,
Am I gonna get fired?
What the hell's happening?
I mean, Lion Man said update the draft start time.
Oh my god, I'm getting told 2 different. Okay, cool. 2 secs.
I don't
I mean, what do you want us to do? For 10 minutes about something we don't even have enough.
I'm doing it now.
Okay, I'm gonna let you do it because I think I have the button there, but I ain't gonna do it.
It's done.
Refresh.
Oh, should we make a bet on whoever loses fantasy? Whoever gets last?
It's for the whole season, so.
I know. Should we make a bet?
Season. Oh,
whole season. Should we make a bet now about what the loser has to do?
Refresh, by the way.
I ain't shaved my head. You got another thing coming? You think I'm shaving my head?
We don't need a bet.
Cap's like, I'm out. I ain't gonna keep an eye on this.
40. Okay, I think we have 45 seconds. I think on stream, like on dope check, someone has to eat a hot chip, like the world's hottest chip.
I will actually die. I'm out on medical. I'm out.
What, bro?
I can't handle that, bro.
Dude, y'all are no fun, man.
I mean,
bro, I'm a Brit. You think I'm eating the world's hottest chip?
You gotta make something for last place.
I'll do that. I ain't no bitch.
No, I know, but it has to be something we all agree to because we're all agreeing the loser does this.
I'll
you know
do
what I'm saying?
whatever.
That's why.
Listen, I will do anything. I'm just not shaving my head.
Okay, not shaving your head.
You know what? I'll do the chip. Fuck it. Sorry, asshole.
Cap.
Cap, just on you, baby. Cap, no way you're gonna be the one that holds off this world's hottest chip, bro.
I can't handle it.
Yeah, that's the thing. I ain't gonna lose. That's my motto. I ain't gonna lose.
I just won't lose. It's all right.
There you go.
All right, okay.
Locked in then. There we go. Locked in.
Okay, there it is.
World hottest chip, done and dusted.
Right.
Okay,
Can we
so
pick players?
I'm refreshing. It says it's ready to go. I don't know what we do. Do we just drag
What's
players? Like,
what's the rule we said we're doing? So we're only doing
Oh,
2
one player
players
for
for the
each. Yeah.
no, yeah, 2 players from the top 4, quote unquote, or top
Sorry,
3, and then 2 players from the rest.
Yeah, so you can't have more than 3 players from the top 3.
Wait. What do you mean wait? It says, oh, there you go. Okay, draft begins. Cartier gets the first pick. Okay, baby.
I am. What can I pick? All right.
Yeah. Now it's you.
Oh,
all right, so
man.
first
I
pick
I can just get to pick anyone I want right now.
in the 2024 CDL draft. Trey Cartier gets the number 1 pick. And I know he's gonna pick. It's the most obvious thing in the world. There's only one person to pick.
It's Hydra
Is
or
it?
Simp.
Yeah, it's Hydra to be honest. But go ahead.
I'm going Hydra.
Smart man.
Pick him?
Huh?
I don't see
Gotta
it.
hit
Did
the
you do it?
button.
Yeah, did you do it?
I gotta do it over here. Fuck. Give me a sec. Currently going for it.
You have a link open?
Give me a
Dude,
sec.
Brody's got to do it on his phone or some shit.
Give me a
This is
sec.
amazing.
I'm locking in. Give me a sec.
Yeah. Don't crash the stream, please.
I'm trying not to. That's the thing right now. I'm trying not to.
Absolutely.
What
So I think the order is Trey, me, Captain, Ronnie. I think Ronnie's last.
Yeah.
Fixed.
Is this the draft right now? Oh, I think
He's
I'm
gonna
on.
miss and hit Vickle. That'd be.
Oh, yeah.
No, I got
Wait,
it.
so we're
I got
picking
it. I
8
got it.
players?
I
We have
got
to
it.
do like
Wait, how do I pick them though? Oh, pick for draft. Okay.
yeah.
That it might be that one. Maybe that one. It's a snake draft,
There
so
you go.
Ronnie
Can you
picks
see it?
twice. Yep, there you go.
There you go. Hydra's on the board.
Hydra's on the board.
Who you going, Ace?
Oh man.
Wait, so what's the scoring for this? It's like all the categories listed?
Yeah.
I believe so, yeah.
You gotta pick.
Do you have the settings cog, Ace, near the dope check? Not Ace, Cap, near the dope check bit. If you click on that, it should show you the
Chat, who do I
scoring.
pick? Chat, who do I pick? Do I go Sim or do I go
No, you
Scrap?
can't. No, you can't.
Yeah.
That's the chat. This is all you.
I
baby.
can't chat? Oh, my
Nah,
bad, my
hell
bad, my
nah,
bad, my
hell
bad, my
nah,
bad, my
get
bad.
your
I
I
didn't know.
see how to play.
I ain't
I
getting
think
cussed
I
in my
got it.
chat.
What the fuck? I didn't know it was like that. My bad.
Hell yeah.
You know what?
nah.
For the chat, I'm going Shotzi.
What?
You
Go
just,
Shotzi.
yeah, enjoy the chip.
I'm
I
going
was going
Shotzi.
to take Shotzi.
I'm going
Really?
Shotzi this
Nah.
one.
Well, I thought he was going to take Simp.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, why does it still say Shotzi still has them on my list?
Yeah, it had Hydra on my list too. I just didn't pick though.
Okay, so we just have to be on top of that and not
Yeah,
pick-
just don't,
If you click,
don't
if
pick
you
the same
click
person.
where it says show drafted, if you click there, it should remove them.
Show draft. Oh, okay. There you go. Hit that tab. Yeah, yep.
Oh, it still has them for me.
Oh,
Maybe
We'll
after you pick.
well, just
I
don't
know.
troll. Just don't troll then. Yeah, we're good.
All right, well, I will take Simp.
All right, there we go. Hydra, Shotzi, Sim,
And
then
we said what's the rule?
2
Only-
picks for the top 3, 2 picks outside the top 3.
Oh, wait,
so it's
but-
Optic, Phase,
Are we-
and go ahead.
We're picking 8 players
I'll
per
pick
team.
Scruffy.
We're picking 4 players.
Eight-
What do you mean? 8 players.
No,
per
you
team?
have.
There's 8
Yeah.
boxes listed for all of us. If we're picking 8, we should just pick all the top 3 teams.
Wait, yeah, you're right. If there's 8.
Oh wait, AR, SMG, Flex, Bench.
Yeah, so I think we're picking all 8,
All
which
right.
we should. If it was 4, we should just do.
All right, fuck it. Yeah, just pick who you want. That's it. Okay, pick who you want. Just don't double pick on accident.
All right, you pick.
You need
Scrap,
2
right?
AR.
I'll take a
You-
BZ and Scrap for my first.
You
two.
need 2 ARs, 2 SMGs, and then 2 Flexes. And
Now it's
Flex can be
Cap's turn.
any SMG. Okay. Yeah. Now it goes back to
Easy and
Cap.
Scrap, man. Good one.
That's a good.
All right.
Wait, I've been hold with first pick.
Oh man, this is
Yeah,
a
hold-
tough
Wait,
spot,
I've
man.
been hold with first.
Yeah. First pick actually isn't that good in this setting.
Because it
What's
doesn't
crazy
run
I might
back.
is
be
like
best, Loki.
It doesn't run
the
back.
objective stuff's important too. You know, like
Now this is
Wait,
getting spicy now.
Wait, I'm eating the chip. I'm eating the
it's
chip.
early, dude. It's early.
Chill out,
We're
bro.
not
We
even
got
playing the
time.
game
We got
yet.
time.
I'm gonna have to get.
I'm
Hydra with
nervous who to
Gio.
pick here.
Cap.
I'm gonna might surprise some people here.
Uh-oh.
Going Draza.
Oh shit.
I thought about going Draza.
I
I
don't
want
think- I don't
draws.
think that-
Draws.
I don't think that's that crazy.
I
Okay,
think
we got
draws over sells kind of surprising to some people, but I think he's more well-rounded and will kind of give me every
Everything.
category.
Hey,
you know?
what the fuck is Paul X doing at 5th place, bro? What is
They're
this?
using his amateur stats.
What the fuck is that guy doing there?
He's
Hell no.
amateur. That's crazy.
I
guess that's why like Xnid's up there too.
That's kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie to you guys.
Wait, have we got to
Oh,
hurry this
man.
up? We got 5 minutes left.
No, that's
for
just
every pick.
No,
yeah.
that's every pick.
We should
not
try to
gonna pick
hurry
this
up
guy
though.
down.
We should try to hurry up because we're
I'm
torching.
not gonna pick.
Although we have
not
got
gonna
Chip
go
on the line, so
I was torching thinking about Draza.
Stellium or Dashy? Stellium or Dashy? Fuck, man.
Well,
Stellium or Dashy?
you
Stellium or
said
Dashy?
Dashy's the best AR in the league, so
You just don't want to eat the chip, you fucking prick. No,
I mean,
I'm going to
well,
Stellium.
you pick Cell.
I pick Cell. You get now. You're getting Dash. Go ahead.
You think I'm getting Dashy?
I
know
bet
who's
you're getting
going.
Dashy.
he's gonna go Ghosty.
I am gonna go Ghosty.
Yep.
Wow.
That was my pick.
Whoa.
Well, you also get next pick as well. So
Wait, I get 2.
no, go Snake
Yeah,
Draft.
it's a snake.
Now you have another one.
I get another one. Nice.
So now
You
you're
got
getting
the
Dash.
LAT stack. I got a
If
phase
LAT have a
stack.
bad weekend though,
See, this is one thing you got to learn, guys. You got to diversify your portfolio. This
Hell
is
no,
number one
Hell
rule
no,
of life.
You guys are faded. You ready for
You
this?
can't get a whole team,
Are
bro.
you ready for
I
this?
know. You're not gonna pick Envoy, are you?
Unchecked show drafted.
Oh,
who did you go
respect.
Oh, Ben Beans. That's a good pickup.
for? I thought about that. But
That's
not that
actually
early.
that's a
Too
good ass
early.
pickup. That's a good ass pickup. No lie.
Ken and
That's a
AG
good
slept
pickup.
on? Nah, you see, listen, I've got two good ARs. Ghosty's an absolute animal in the hill. Beans is a kill whore, and I love that shit. He's not a kill whore, but you know what I'm saying? He can get some kills. We got Hydra slaying. I just need a little SMG. I just lock in, man.
Ah, man.
I'm about to text Ben. I'm about to text Ben Beans though. Don't fuck me over because I have to eat a chip. I'll make you eat it.
I'm thinking I'm choosing between Dante, Dashy, and Pred. What I already got I got AR and SMG right now. Huh, man. This is tough, boys. Chat, what do you think, man?
You haven't picked Pred? That's kind of insane.
I mean,
That's your guy.
he is my guy, but this is fantasy, bro. Give me a second.
Apparently, you can't pick the same person twice. Like, it won't let you put it in. It'll just, like, you know.
Oh, just like stop it basically.
Yeah, that's what Lineman said.
That's good. Good to know.
Fuck, man. Fuck, bro.
Who's it gonna be, man?
I got Dashy.
Dashy, wow.
Yeah, I got Dashy.
Man, the fact that objective stats count is tough because Pred doesn't give me shit in that category.
Wait, you are literally missing one of your greatest assets right now. Kenny's still in the market, Cap.
No, I know. I'm thinking Ken or Pred. Why is that funny?
Nah, I just looking at your face like you're just so torn between which one.
Oh, I know. I'm just scrolling back and forth. You know what? I'm gonna stick with my boys. Ken's my boy. Won me a world championship. Go with Ken.
Okay. All right. We got Optic. Only one guy left on Optic, and that is AG. Does Ronnie
If AG
complete
got
the
some
Optic?
damn objective stats, he would have been picked by now, but
I'm gonna go Abuza.
Wow, that's an interesting one.
Whoa.
Okay, now you
So
got another
get
one.
two.
An Abuza pick. That I mean that is a good shout. Not gonna lie, that is a good shout.
I got 2 picks as well, so
Yeah.
I can't get
Yeah.
another AR player, can I?
No. No. It would.
As your
I think you can as your flex.
Okay.
and then I will take Fred or Kleenex.
Ooh.
That's interesting.
Neither get Hill, but Pred's a little bit more consistent, so I'll go Pred.
Can't wait
Okay.
for AG to watch this.
If he just got on the damn hill, he would have been like a first-round pick.
He'd have went first.
Yo, guys.
Motherfucker's allergic.
These guys are fucking faded, man. They're fucking faded.
I was thinking the same thing Ronnie was thinking. I'll take Kleenex.
It's a good shout. Okay. It's a good shout. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. This is when it gets interesting.
Now this is where it gets like you actually have to think.
Yeah, this is where it gets a little interesting. Uh-huh.
Wait, I'm about to cook. I'm about to cook.
Oh, I know who to go next.
Oh, I'm about to cook so bad.
Just because a lot of stuff's online now, I'm taking Gwyn.
Good pick. Good pick.
The minors as well, even more games.
Yeah, more games online, so I think Gwyn is gonna provide me some nice stats.
How are you cooking here?
All right.
Right,
So you're gonna shock us. What is the shock?
Wait, no one's picked Envoy, right?
No.
Nope.
No way. No way. You're going.
Is that
Dude,
the
who
shock?
are you, bro? You're an NPC. What is this fucking three-man cheese?
Bro, if they lose, if they have a bad event, he's chalk.
Whoa!
Okay,
Little bit of
Dante's a
sim
good pick.
action.
That's decent.
I like the Dante pick. I'm a fan of it.
Ooh, I'm cooking.
I'm gonna take a little. Should I take some little dip off your chip? Let me see. Should I take? No, you know who I'm taking? I'm gonna take Cap's word for it. You know why? I'm taking Joe to see.
No. I wanted him.
I'm taking Joe. I think Joe's gonna fry.
I almost took him over Kleenex, but I just had to go there.
There you go. All right. You know, that
I
was
really
good.
didn't think you'd do that.
Yeah, no, the Joe pick is I think the sleeper here. One more flex and two more bench players. This is gonna be
I got my two. I got my two SMGs. I got my two ARs. I got me flex. I got me Sib flex. I feel like I'm.
Ooh, man.
There, yo, Cap, get ready to that chip, buddy.
I can't wait for LAT to lose an event. Oh my god, I can't wait for them to just fall face
Top
the earth.
12 major one.
And then that chip, I'll buy the chip and send it to you. No worries, don't worry. You don't have to buy it.
Well, I don't think playing less hurts you because I think it's all based on like your averages.
I also
Like kills per 10 minutes, KD,
I wasn't paying
kills
for the
per
chip
round.
anyway. That wasn't in the thing. I'd eat the chip. I ain't paying for the fucking thing.
All right, this might be a surprise.
Bro wants me to pay to die.
I'm taking Linz.
Linz.
Taking Linz.
Linz.
Good mates, surrounded by nice fundamental players.
Damn.
I think
I'm
he might put up
taking-
some numbers.
That's a good one.
Real or Kremp?
I'm not gonna help you.
Well, you have
I
two
know who
picks.
I'd pick. I know who I'd pick.
You have two picks, so.
No, I know, but I need an AR. I think.
Potentially.
I'm gonna go Real.
Okay. Well, you have two now, so continue.
Yeah.
You can do another one if you want. See, some people are saying Miami might be ass, but keep in mind that it's just if you pick a star player or a standout player, that's going to be what gets you fantasy points.
I'm taking Skies.
Guys, That's interesting. I don't know about that one.
That is interesting.
That's really
I've heard some things.
He low-key might be good in this game. I mean, he's a good player anyway. He low-key might be good in this game, though, because, you know, it's just like a fast-paced game.
And he's not on the hill.
sat there
He's not going to be a bitch
fucking
anymore either.
Posted, you know what I'm saying? He's like, posted.
Okay.
Taking Nero.
Solid pick.
That's a good one.
I was pulling up some numbers last year.
That's typical.
Yeah, that's a good pick.
Not an S&D, though. Fucking hell, Nero.
Fuck, bro.
What you thinking, Ace? What you thinking?
I don't know.
I know
Here.
what my next pick is.
You do already?
Yeah. I know what my next pick is.
Oh, man. This is tough, chat. This is real tough, man. You know what? I'm going Krampus.
Going Krem?
Yeah, Krampus. I need someone from the C9, you know?
Wait, so how does it work with the last 2 bench spots?
I think you can pick anyone.
Yeah, I think it's anyone you want for your bench.
All right, I'm about
Do
to
their
cook.
points count
Ace,
though, or like
Ace, you're gonna like this pick.
how does the
I
bench
think you can
work?
sub them in, Cap.
Did I forget
Well,
somebody?
we have to control it.
I feel like you
I
did.
think so. Yeah.
I feel like
I
you
feel like-
forgot.
God.
I feel like you forgot this one.
Let's see.
Oh, that's a good cook right there. Yeah. Oh, here's the thing. I love him as a player, but stats wise, I don't know if I love him. There you
I
go.
agree with that.
04, yeah. I thought about it, but then it's the same thing.
He
And I
has
don't want
had-
Jesus
Alright,
to
probably
go.
not great.
Then I can just pick any 2 for my bench spots.
I
Pretty
guess so,
sure.
yeah. And then you can swap them in.
04 sets pace on the map, but that's
Yeah.
not good for his KD.
Yeah.
No,
fantasy
sometimes he has
wise,
a
not the best
stinker,
thing.
doesn't he?
All right.
No, even if he's a stinker, he's making a good play.
All right,
But
listen, my
fantasy-wise, doesn't matter.
S&D fantasy points are locked in. Next pick. Done.
Okay, I knew that was coming. When you said S&D, I was like, I know exactly who you're picking. Okay.
Wait, the chat's cooking me for the bench question. I know how a bench works. I just don't know. Do we have to sub them in like throughout the season? Like, do I have to?
I guess
update
if
this
like one of
every-
your starters is getting like smoked,
I know,
you
that's
just,
a
you
lie,
know.
they get hurt.
That's
They're on a
line,
bye
Get
week.
hurt.
Like, what's the deal here, Breaking?
Line, man, help us out. You can, up to
Can?
you. You
Oh,
can
so
also
it's
do
like regular
trades and
fantasy.
look
I
at
got
free
it.
agency after the draft. That's kind of fire.
That's sick.
Oh,
There's
we
no bye
can
weeks in COD.
trade? Hell
Holy
yeah.
shit! Thanks, Breaking Point.
Breaking Point's fucking cooking right now.
They said, Cap, fuck you.
Fuck, bro. This is on my bench.
Wait, I
This is
low-key
hard.
feel like I've cooked. Low-key.
I feel like we're all gonna think that though.
Nah, you picked Real. You're not cooking.
Did you see it? Yeah.
You're fucking hilarious, Trey. Fuck.
I know who I want next, but I think if I do that, Ronnie's gonna steal my last pick.
I'm joking, by the way.
Yeah.
You know, Real knows it. Real knows. I think he's good. Where'd Sib go? Sib's in my team. Trey.
Yeah, Sib's on Trey's team.
I got
Hang
Hydra.
on, Trey. You
Ghosty.
picked Slasher in 04.
Yeah.
Yeah. One of them probably won't even be. I guess it.
Okay, since it's my
What
bench,
do you mean one of them won't be? They're both in the league.
They will, but not. I don't know how long.
since it's
Wait.
my bench, I'm gonna take the chance on people that could
You're gonna go
potentially be
Saudi, aren't
great.
you?
Yeah, I'm gonna go
I
X.
thought so.
I'm gonna take one of my Muslim brothers and take Exnut.
I'm also gonna take a chance on someone who could potentially be great and drop numbers, although he has not shown it yet. Taking
Okay.
Snoopy. Maybe this is
Okay. That's a
the team.
good
Maybe
one.
this is the team where he starts reaching his potential because he is talented. Very
good.
talented.
Listen,
It is very good.
Listen, I've got my next pick locked in, and we've won. We've won.
All right,
I
Ronnie, who you
now
got for your
fear
last
Ronnie
double
is
Yeah.
pick?
gonna steal the guy I want.
I'm gonna go
Ain't no.
Kismet,
Fuck, that was my pick.
That's a good pick.
and
a good pick.
then do I go Insight or Nasty?
Shit.
I'm gonna go Insight because I think that'd be more consistent.
All right,
I am going for another guy
Cap's last pick.
at the very bottom of the board because he has no stats to go off last year.
No way you're picking Mac.
Taking Rancor.
Yeah,
Oh,
I did
that's a
think,
good
but then
one.
because he's on your bench anyway, if he doesn't start, it doesn't really matter.
No, that's
I
a
can
risky
sub him
one,
in.
but he could be nasty though.
Yeah,
I can sub him in.
Oh man,
I think I got a lot of potential in my team here. A lot of ceiling.
you do. I feel like you do. I'm gonna be honest, you do.
Yo, Cap,
Bro, I just need
actually-
Gentlemates to be good.
Cap's going for
Fuck.
potential. I like
That's what
that.
you have to
I
go
like that.
for.
I
Bro
like
thinks
that,
he's the
Cap.
GM again.
That's how fantasy football works. You go
I
for the
like that.
ceiling, not the floor.
Yeah, but the football, Cap. There's one football pitch. All right, COD. There's shit maps.
Nah. Same logic.
The air and the ball don't change, but the guns change every week. Cap. Spawns change
I
every
only
week.
have 3 ARs, Draws, Ken, and Rancor. So Draws and Ken, if you guys shit it, you're getting benched, little man.
You're fucking hilarious. Okay, yo, do I take Fat Bob or do I take Estriel? Fat Bob, Estriel, or like Metals, bro. I don't know. Oh no, chat. What do you think? Estriel, Fat Bob, Tej?
Who do you think will do better? Like, who do you think will place better throughout the year?
What do you think of what?
Who do you think will place better out of like them teams?
Place better?
Yeah, like lands. Who's gonna get like furthest? Because you want how many games they've played as well.
That's true. That is a valid point. That's a good reminder. That is a good reminder, brother. That is a good reminder.
Can't believe you haven't picked Attach.
I thought about it like 3 times.
My heart placements don't impact scoring.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't impact scoring anymore. Just the stats. Okay, so that changes everything.
Yeah, but you still want the most chances to get.
No, because it's based on the averages. It's based on.
If you play one series and you drop a fucking 4.0, that's better than 5 series.
It's based on the kills per 10 minutes, the damage per 10 minutes. It doesn't matter how much you play.
Fuck, man. I really don't know this one. All right. Based on averages, that's what we're talking here. We're talking averages.
The bench player tweaking about this. Come on, man.
I gotta go Dylan Attach, bro. This guy's ceiling every year, man. It's crazy. And randomly he'll just start dropping 1.3s and 1.4s consistently. I gotta pick him. I already know who Trey's gonna pick. That's the problem.
Who am I picking?
I'll type it in chat before. I'll type in chat and press enter once you do it. 1 second.
Trey's gonna pick. I don't know who Trey's gonna pick.
There you go. I have it written in chat ready to press enter on it. Tell me when you do it. Just like, I'm not even looking. I'm looking straight on my other monitor. Just say when you do it.
Trey doesn't know who he wants. He's nervous.
He doesn't even know.
I know who I want. 3,
Pick him.
2, 1, go.
1.
Byron. Good pick.
I thought you were gonna go Metals.
Yeah, I knew it was gonna be like an EU, nasty or cameo. That was my.
Okay.
He's
Oh, no,
Trey's got 5 ARs.
It was between Hixie or Byron.
Ooh, Trey, you don't have a lot of depth at the SMG position, brother.
Wait,
it's not looking hot for you, brother.
You got Paco, Dill, and 04 is it, bro. Like, I don't know.
And then
Paco's good enough. I could have Paco for 1. He'd be sweet.
No.
And then Lion says click team. So like on the top it says draft, go to team, and then drag people for your starting lineups.
Oh.
Shotzzy.
Oh shit.
Shotzzy for sure. Cell for sure.
Beezy.
Let's go.
How many can you have in there?
Says
Four?
You can only do 4 in the starting lineup.
Yeah, I'll assume 4.
Oh, I thought it was 6 in the starting lineup.
Hell no.
Well, that's what 2 flex is.
You can't have more than 2 SMGs. Oh, okay, so it has to be another AR. All right.
Yeah, it's supposed to be 6 in the starting lineup. I'm pretty sure.
There you go. All right, my starting 4 right there. Boom.
Ooh,
I guess it's a bug. They'll fix it, but for now, Celium, Gwyn, Dashy, Shotzzy.
I've got Scrap, Pred, Abuzar, Abizi.
Hydra, Ghosty, Beans, Envoy.
Gotta love it, bro. Gotta love it. Well, did we cook or did we not cook, chat? Put in the chat who's your favorite team. Is it Cap's team? Is it my team? Is it Trey's team? Is it Ronnie's team? Who's your favorite in chat? Let us know really quick who you think is your favorite. I'll keep my cursor a little bit on this right now. Who's your favorite team? Put it in chat one time. Screenshot it. I don't know if I could screenshot the entire 8.
Zoom out a bit.
Just
zoom out a bit.
Just zoom out like, yeah, there you go.
You're correct. You're correct. Good work, boys.
Okay, so we'll have to come back to this when they fix the bug to put in our 2 flex players.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
That's what Breaking Point's saying.
Ace, can you go over
free agency and trades? Oh, this is lit.
This is really good. It's really good.
This is sick, actually. This is super sick.
Ooh, Trey, if you need a SMG, hit my line, brother.
Can I click league? Oh, we have matchups. Okay, so
yeah.
All right, week one.
The dates are messed up, but
it's all good. Week 1 is me versus Cap, and then Cartier versus CDL Scrim aka Ronnie.
Yeah, you can click them too, and it will tell you the team you've put up against them.
Oh, that is really good.
This is good. This is good.
Look at that shit.
Wait,
Yeah,
I
Cat
So
Harry
on paper, I
fucking
beat
shit on.
Trey in 10 out of the 11 categories from last year.
Talk about teams for a little bit. Let chat look at the lineups. I mean, Cap's team looks good. I'll be honest. Simp, Draza, Kleenex, Kenny. The only question mark, I guess, of this is if FaZe doesn't do well. And again, Simp on that during that Kaysan land just wasn't looking Simp-like. It's early in the game, obviously, though, but he wasn't
Yeah,
looking
maybe
like...
Simp sucks this year, guys.
Yo, whatever you do, hey, whatever you do, do not
B
click,
tier player.
bro. If you
Hey,
click
chill
on,
out, man.
if you click on my first matchup on the categories alone, I just get blitzed.
Yeah, you lose 10 out of the 11.
Oh my god.
Hey, watch it cook though. Watch it cook.
I have advantage. I only have one advantage, which is good. I'll take the one advantage.
What's
Fuck
mine
it.
versus Cap?
I'm not
I
winning
win
the
8 out of 11.
KD categories because I pick fucking speed demons. I don't pick these fucking wall lickers, dude.
Yeah, I pick stat
Bro,
stars.
I
got
don't-
stat stars, baby.
I don't win anything. There's
Dude,
not a
and wait, scroll down a little bit too, and you can see actually like the culmination of like the average stats of your entire team.
Listen, you
That's
just you
fucking
wait
sick.
though. I'm gonna start cooking though. You guys are all fucked.
Where's me versus Ace? Let's see.
No bullshit. Look, Cap, if you scroll down, look at your hardpoint damage per 10 minutes compared to my team. You have
Yeah.
150,000
Look at
more.
your KD because you got. I got the fast ARs from those two teams. You got the two slow ones, man.
I got that good shit, bro. I got that good shit.
Oh,
Gwyn
no.
is costing me though on my hardpoint damage though. Fucking guy, little short fucking hillbilly. God damn it.
I think that's like cumulative hardpoint damage from last year because there's.
No, it is.
like,
But again, it's sick that they have this like averaged out with all your players.
This is really good.
Yeah, but that they just added like the total damage from last year. So Gwyn just didn't play as much last year as the others.
Oh, that's true. I see what you're saying. Yeah,
Like they have to update that to be the actual damage per 10 minutes.
absolutely. We will update the figures. I mean,
They
again,
will. I'm sure they will. I'm just pointing out as I'm looking at it.
WBP though. Let me take a screenshot of this for the boys. But it's an absolute W. Let me take this. Boom. Bang. Beautiful. All right. Well, chat, we appreciate you guys for one of the first week matches of the league. We'll talk about that on next week's show because, again, we have another show before the start of the season, actually. So we'll cover that one next week, Flashy. But we appreciate you for being here. Any final thoughts on the show? Cap, Trey, or Ronnie before we close out?
It was good. It was fun.
Yep.
Sorry, I'm back. I'm back.
This guy dipped out.
You
Any
didn't
final thoughts
realize.
on? Any final thoughts, Trey?
On the teams and everything like that.
No, I mean this is
Just
the show
everything?
before we go over the actual preview of the first week matches next week. But on today's show, before we get into the season, any final thoughts before we close out?
I'm excited. That's it's the only thing I can really say. I'm excited. It's been a pleasure. First show back, it's going to be an absolute killer. I think we've done very well on numbers today. We're going to do very well on numbers throughout the year. For everyone that keeps coming back and showing love, especially to me and this moron Ace, it's an absolute pleasure.
Gang, let's go.
Absolutely, it's just two morons running a show with Rab's budget. We love this shit. Listen, we appreciate you all
Absolutely.
for real, Loki. Thank you guys so much. I'm excited for the year. Call of Duty's back. The league's back. And hopefully it's a good year.
And the miners are back. Woo! Absolutely, guys. We love you guys. From Cap, myself, Trey, and Ron, we appreciate this, the guests for coming on. We appreciate you guys
Appreciate
for
ya.
stopping by for sure. Like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already at the end of the video, if you made it this far. We love you. We appreciate you. And we'll see you next week on Dope Check episode 38. And hopefully Rap will be back from Thailand. We'll see you guys. We're out.